To the show.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of our creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world? There's nothing to it. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of our creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world?
The People's Champion, Itepwakuian. Watch out for the medallions. My diamonds are reckless. It feels like a midget is hanging from my necklace.
We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of our creation.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Itepwakuian in the place to be reviews. The People's Champion. Right here with all of yous. Wednesday going rogue, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. We've got a great show for you planned this evening. We've got a great panel. We've got the man, the myth, the legend, my co-host, my brother, Mr. Tony Tone Deaf from the Clown World Review in the house.
It's the owner of the worst channel on YouTube and commander to the legion of deaf heads, the world's wokest warrior, primitive-sided, toxic fanboy aligned with the like-minded. Tony Tone Deaf rocking with you. We're going in Rogue, the place to be reviews. What's up, everybody out there in the chat? Superfan Adam Shahan, I see you. What's up, everybody on the panel? I'm looking forward to a great show.
Thank you for joining us, brother. As always, I appreciate you and everything you do for the channel, my man. Yes, Tony Tone Deaf, as Superfan Adam Shahan says, the leader of the deaf heads. We've got also the assistant regional managers here. The Red Gaze, the man, the myth, the legend from the Gaze Agenda.
What's up? What's up? No storms are going to beat me down. I'm currently hiding in my basement from said storm on the laptop. So hopefully it'll last. How are things?
Excellent, man. Thank you for taking a break from stuff and box for a while and joining us.
Oh, I'm not taking a break. I can stuff box and stream at the same time.
My man. See, we're multi-task. We have multi. That's why you're the assistant regional manager, man. We, like I
That's
said,
right.
no.
You just got to tell her to be quiet. Just come on, we're on the stream. Just keep it down.
Stuff that box and chill. And let me introduce you to one of our guests this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, making his return to the program, new comic book Normie.
Hey, I'm new comic book Normie for short. I've got a channel where I talk about crowdfunded comics mainly. Also have a sports channel that talk about sports. So, yeah, I'm glad to be here, and thanks for having me, Tap.
Oh man, you're welcome. And hey, wait, you forgot something on your resume too. Newly anointed member of the Fandom Collective team. So welcome to the family, bro.
Fandom Collective Ambassador Liaison.
I love it.
Oh,
I
very
love
nice.
it, man. Welcome, man. You're in great company. We had our like business. We had the meeting today, and I was like, well, they're talking about bring you. I was like, well, he's on the show with us tonight, so I said we'll give him the we'll announce that tonight on the show. That'll be nice. So congrats, man. Welcome to the family, and it's good to have you back on the show, brother.
Thank you for having me back.
Oh, man, you're absolutely welcome. And last but certainly not least, ladies and gentlemen, the man, the head honcho from over at the World Class Bullshitters, my man, Mr. Jeff Hicks.
What is up, everybody? Thanks for having me, Pete. Tony, good to see you again. And hello to Red Gaze and Normie, as well as everyone watching, like you, Superfan Adam Shawhan. I see you.
Well, thank you for joining us, man. I appreciate it. It's always good to have you on. You were on last Wednesday too, so part of the World Class Wednesday we had here. So it's 2 Wednesdays in a row. See. My subscribers, folks, I spoil you guys with, I got Normie, I got Jeff, I got Gaze, I got Tony. I spoil you guys with wonderful panels. All you have to do is suffer through me for a little bit to get to it's like the exterior and then the goodness on the inside. You just have to get through me to get to the good stuff. It's all right. It's all right. The creamy center. Yeah, I'm just like that thing. I'm like the outer layer of the onion is, all right, get the hell out of here. Let me get to the good stuff. All right.
And never underestimate the dough outside, man.
Yeah, the outer layer of the onion is useful sometimes.
Oh, see, I was looking at it as a pastry more than an onion.
I am kind of doughy.
You're just sweet and delicious.
Well, thank you. I am, but
their pastries.
Oh, yeah.
I like I said, after the last month I've had, I am rather doughy. I should spend the next 3 weeks like losing this all this beer weight, and this weekend didn't help either. But it was sure fun, and I don't even care. It was a blast. Let me acknowledge the chat. Superfan Adam Shawhan's in the house. Hail, brother. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a hell of a supporter as always. Nano Reaper, my man, the J.R. Ewing, the new day J.R. Ewing of Texas, and I'm not even joking about that. This man is a biscuit away from being J.R. down there. What's up, brother? Fun University, hail. Hope all is well, and F you all. F you, Fun University. Frank and the Shawhan Wiener Dog Clan. There's been some new additions to the Wiener Dog Clan, so I've seen the pictures and the videos, and they're all friggin' adorable. They're all adorable. Horny Alf in the house with his new profile picture. He says, Alf is hard for Rogue Entertainment. All right. Giggity, giggity. Who else we got?
Profile pic gets me hard.
I'm telling you, man. That fits right in with the gays agenda. Parrot Head in the house. What rolls downstairs alone in pairs and over your neighbor's dog. What's great for a snack and fits on your back. It's log, log, log. It's log, it's log. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. There we go.
It's log, log. It's better than bad. It's good.
Log's a log. Log, log, log.
See, we treated you guys to a sing-along within the first 20 minutes of the show. How freaking amazing is that? Nano says, hail the chat.
They had an episode of Ren and Stimpy where Stimpy lost his fart, and they wouldn't play it on Nickelodeon. They'd only play it on MTV. Just your random trivia for the night.
I'm sorry. I'm listening out the door because I can hear it in the background. My wife must be yelling.
Fart?
My wife must be yelling at the dog because Mr. Beans is out running around, and everybody's getting acquainted right now. Big Meech is like, the hell with this. I don't want no party. I'm just gonna lay here and hiss while you walk all over my shit. The dog is like, what the hell is this? Oh, did she bite him?
She went to attack him.
All right, you stay in here, you little
Took
hussy.
her off guard.
All right, you stay in here, you little hussy.
Tail wagging, sitting next to him.
Protecting him?
No, Meech is on the table.
Okay, I'm live.
Beans was down.
Okay. So yeah, I'm joined by the dog now. She's in here too. So all right, I've got Robbie the robot. I've got the dog. I've got the head off one of these Masters of the Universe things used to carry the figures around. Remember the dinosaur bones? They used to carry the Masters of the Universe figures from the vintage line. I just have the skull of that chilling on top of my WWF wrestling ring as I'm looking around for things in the room.
That's awesome.
For no fucking reason. For no reason whatsoever. Yeah, this is live, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, how you doing? First night on the job here. But really, though, we do have a good show for you, despite me. We've got, let's talk, has everybody seen the Star Wars Visions trailer?
Yes.
Yes.
I have no intention of watching the show, but I did watch the trailer, and I watched my girl Grace's reaction to it last night. So, what did you see it, Normie?
I have not seen it
You have
yet.
not. We'll play it. You know, we'll play. I don't. I'm not worried about it. We'll play it. It'll be fine. Gaze, did you see it yet?
I did.
Okay. What did you guys think of it? Go ahead while I'm queuing this up. What did you guys think?
Parts of it I thought were very cool. Plus, parts of it I thought were very extreme and ridiculous. I don't know. I don't know. It's difficult because I would say that they really should have tapped those dudes that did the TIE Fighter animation back in the day. Because man, that kicked ass. That brought me into Star Wars. This didn't really feel like Star Wars to me. Like just slapping Star Wars music on something with lightsabers doesn't make it Star Wars. But it was still. I mean, it still looked better than most of the crap we've been getting. So I guess we'll find out.
What about you, Tony?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. Jeff, you watched it. What were your initial thoughts on it when you saw it?
Visually, it looks fine. I mean, actually, visually, it looks neat. It's nice. It reminds me of Batman Gotham Knights. They did this around the Dark Knight, I believe. There was a Blu-ray that came out that had like 4 different Batman stories, all done in anime style from other studios. And so, in that vein, it's cool. But as a Star Wars fan, I'm so over all of this that it's hard to get excited. Like, I have free access to Disney Plus. I don't know if I'm going to be willing to commit my time to this.
And that's it. I kind of took like a hardline stance and said, you know what? After all the shit that happened with the Mandalorian and the Pablo Hidalgo going after Star Wars theory, I kind of said I recused myself. I said it would be from where I stand on Star Wars. I think of myself, it would be hypocritical for me to even consume any more of it because of the way they treat. It's like I said, and I've said this, like you treat people like us that love Star Wars and have money to spend and will spend money on it like shit and reach for this imaginary audience. And we've all said it, and I don't mean to beat the same drum, but it's just to reiterate my point and kind of explain myself. I refuse to watch it. I won't. Like I said, the trailer is one thing, and if my kid wants to watch it, that's fine. Like you said, Jeff, I have free Disney Plus. I can, and I've been watching What If, which we're going to talk about. But Star Wars, Marvel, I'm not as, I mean, I know it's Disney. It's, two sides of the same coin. But I'm not as angry about Marvel as I am Star Wars because I've been a Star Wars fan literally my whole life, and it's just like I'm not going to I can't drag myself. It's like the Mandalorian, in the Book of Boba. I was kind of excited for the Boba Fett series, and now it's like I'm not even going to watch it.
Fire spray, right?
Yep.
Oh God, yeah, fire spray. Oh Jesus. Well, here's this trailer, and yeah, there were parts of this that I was like, okay, it looks all right, and there were other parts where I was like, meh. I'm going to, I don't know, should I play the audio? I mean, I'm probably gonna get a claim anyway, whatever at this point. So let's just we'll play it a couple. We'll play it. We'll play it.
Long ago, a great warrior came to this village and entrusted our ancestors with this. Its power and responsibility now lie with you. You've been guided by the Force since you were born.
At last, the moment arrives.
Is that supposed to be little Kylo?
I don't know.
First time I've confronted such darkness. Something ancient and sinister.
Did they have to bring the blade builders into it? That looks good, that scene right there.
responsibility.
Sorry.
All right, so it goes right to a critical drinker video. I'm like, wait a second, why do I hear the drinker? So there's the trailer for it. For those of you in the chat or on the panel who haven't seen it yet, there were parts of it. Like I said, I know. Doesn't one of the Inquisitors from Rebels use like the spinning blade saber too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always thought that was pretty goofy anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'd never watched Rebels, so I don't. I have no frame of reference there. I mean, I'm aware of some of the characters.
Dude,
Kanan.
they fly with them like a helicopter.
That's stupid.
I don't.
Stupid.
I don't like that. What the fuck?
I'd say it's more fitting in anime than
Yeah.
domestic animation, but
Some of the animation is good. I do. I can appreciate the the anime style because I mean I'm not a huge anime fan. I'm not gonna come off like I'm a huge fucking connoisseur of anime. I'm not. I'm a novice at best. I watched Attack on Titan. The Castlevania show. I'm like a season behind or two on that. I dig that style. But yeah, I think the TIE Fighter fan film. That was a fan film, wasn't it? The TIE Fighter one.
Yeah, that was badass.
That was amazing. That was like, I mean, hats off to whoever did that. That was great. But this has got, like you said, it's got some positives and negatives to it. I mean, overall, does it make me want to watch a show? Not really. But I mean, I can appreciate the style of it, and I mean, there's some people that are gonna really eat it up, and cool. If you enjoy it, by all means, go ahead and consume away.
Well, I think they just see the the manga and anime scene is really taking over
it's
because
hot.
they're destroying everything else, so they're just trying to grab a piece.
Yeah.
And
Just another vehicle to get their to try to won't even say to get their agenda in, but to try to just garner some actual interest back into the product that they sunk so much money into.
Yeah, and I mean, look at the High Republic isn't doing it. I
forgot that was even a thing, dude.
There's somebody
That pretty much disappeared in a matter of weeks.
There's somebody else on the panel that's covered the High Republic a lot more extensively than me, and he just said he forgot it was a thing. So yeah, that lets you know where it is. I mean, nobody cares about the High Republic, honestly. It's. And this, like I said, didn't Demon Slayer outsell the entire American comics industry like last month or something? I mean,
What you would call it, fucking One Piece just matched Batman.
holy shit.
Fucking Batman. Yeah.
It's
Somebody
sad.
sent in a super chat yesterday, a listener by the name of Jack White, and Ethan was on the stream, and so was Shane Davis. We were all blown away. I was just blown away that it was that quick, but they, I guess they've seen this coming for years and years and years.
Because we've been culturally stagnant for so long, and we're actually starting to decay now. But that's why all we get is reboots. We have our culture right now. Unfortunately, the people leading it, have nothing to offer.
I like that point. I'm taking a note of that, actually. Culturally stagnant.
And that's it. This is they're trying. It's a grasp at maintaining relevancy, and this is the direction of animation. It looks like is going towards this anime style, which is not a bad thing. It beats seeing everything in Cal art style.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
bean mouth.
Oh
How
god.
do they not understand? They sullied their own name. You can't repair your own name after you took a giant shit all over it.
Mhm. Oh god, need we go further than them bastardizing the Thundercats with that Thundercats roar bullshit? I was like, when they were like Thundercats reboot, I was like, all right, and then I saw a preview for it, and I'm like, oh, what the hell is this? And I DVR'd the first episode. I was like, all right, I'll watch it with Trey. I'm like, I was like, we'll see if he likes it. And yeah, he was like, it was like not even 5 minutes in, Dad, I don't like this. I don't want to watch
I can piss a better Thundercat in the snow than that animation.
It was freaking horrible. It was horrible. Nano Reaper says Bob Chapek is like anime makes money. Star Wars needs to make money, so we'll make Star Wars anime.
Right.
Pretty much. My sketchbook 340. Hail, sir. Hail to you. Let's see. We got Superfan Adam Shawhan. He said, welcome to the party. What's on the docket tonight? Well, we're talking some Star Wars Visions. We just got done watching the trailer for that. And, we do this other little segment on Monday nights, which that's a nice little segue into, especially when ETEP knows where his bumpers are. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for...
Holy shit!
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know. Were you thinking, holy shit, a swordfish almost went through my head?
Holy shit! Holy shit! And all the assholes want us to shit all over everything.
Holy shit!
Where's the Tylenol?
Here we are, holy shit news, my favorite part of the Wednesday night show. We're over on the Smoking Gun woman, and this is, of course, ladies and gentlemen, let me preface this entire thing by saying the first story is, of course, from our favorite state. Where is it? Where is it? Is it is it Alabama?
Well, that's not the case here.
No, ladies and gentlemen, it is, of course, from our favorite state, Florida. So, Grace, why don't you welcome everybody?
Hello, and welcome to this week's...
Yep, this week's Florida story, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Grace, with your
That is just scary.
I'm
When you just throw that out there, it is kind of scary.
I'm gonna invite Grace on the show and just simp for her. I'm gonna invite Grace on and just be like, I'm gonna simp for you all night, Grace. And then I'm gonna heel turn at the end of the show. I'm gonna go Chris Jericho on Stephanie McMahon at the end of the show on her.
Oh shit, you're gonna kiss her?
Maybe, I don't know. It'll be difficult, but I'll try.
Watch, she goes Dusty Rhodes on you.
If she starts singing, wait, no, does that mean I get to call him my sweet sapphire? He's just a Grace. Hey, welcome, Grace. For the rest of the evening, I'll be referring to you as my sweet sapphire, like this. She's gonna be like, "That's just a car." I'm like, "What the hell?" Grace glitched. Somebody wind her back up. Grace glitched. Woman arrested for explicit jail video visitation. Floridian 38 busted after online session with imprisoned beau 25.
I mean, isn't this what they're kind of looking for, though? I mean,
does this guy have God, I don't want to talk about foreheads, but I mean,
Brainiac.
Oh yeah, it's like either MODOK or Brainiac. Yeah.
It's MODOK, bro.
It's MODOK. I hope he's not as soy-based as Patton Oswalt.
Oh,
that's
much.
That's why I haven't watched that show. I'm like, because it's on Hulu. I'm like, I could watch it, but I'm like, fuck Patton Oswalt. I can't stand him. Oh, he hasn't been funny in like what? Ever? Ever? Yeah, ever. Yes, I think.
Not a fan.
No. Glinzer. Brie Larson is 38. Brie Larson's been hitting the pipe, I think.
That's what fucking trips me out. Like, if you think about, okay, I'm going to pursue an acting career, and you think about, like, the real odds you're up against and how few actually make it. And Patton fucking Oswalt? How?
Right? Yeah. What? You don't like Grace Randolph? My sketchbook? What, man? What?
I think it's just his voice, Tony. You know, because there's always a need for that weaselly little, gay.
Yeah, because he does do a lot of voiceover work. So
he's on like 3 or 4 different Disney shows that my kid watches. He plays.
Wonderful.
He plays. Shit. What is it? A fat little gerbil, I think, on Puppy Dog Pals, and oh god, he's on another.
That's Colin's favorite show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Puppy Dog.
He narrates the Goldbergs, which is on ABC, so technically a Disney show.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I love that show. Oh, I used to love that show.
I did. It's just the same formula. Like, how many issues can you have with your mom? Like, we're in season 9 now, going through the same shit. Like,
yeah, I I had to quit watching, dude. Not
Same.
because I, hate the 80s, but like the exact point you're making. And then, like, the actors are getting to the point where they've aged out of their roles. It's not really entertaining that Adam is, what's that actor, like 20 years old now? He's not as nerdy as he used to be. It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Here's a great one. Clone Geek comes in like a house of fire. 3535.
Yeah.
Florida is renamed Kendo Land after the 2032 Kendo Bill Cosby presidency.
Hold on, keep it on screen real quick so I can take a picture of that and send it to the guys real quick.
Yes. I've been Clone Geek has been dropping the 3535 Kendo references in the chat.
Clone Geek is a huge fan. Thank you, Clone Geek, for everything.
Yeah, I dig this. I dig Clone Geek, man. Glinzer, Patton Oswalt has matched playing a fat little gerbil. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Wait, no, she has caked on makeup and nails and a chalkboard voice. Looks like crazy. You know what? You don't do crazy. I have, and I paid for it. I paid dearly for it. But that is a story for, as Maz Kanata said, that's a story for another time. We're here. Hey, look who it is. Wait, Commander Cody.
You're never going to tell us, right?
Yeah, I was going to say
exactly. I'm not going to tell or show. Maybe drunk at Horror Hound. Who knows? Pursuing Paranormal. Cody's in the house. Hey, what would Buffalo Jeff say about this article?
Well, Cody, I might talk about how I make this woman my next wife. She's already on the right side of the law.
I love how freaked out Mary gets by that voice. I love it. I love it. It's freaking hilarious.
I gotta buy another fucking microphone. Yeah, I just got one a couple weeks ago. I gotta figure out what the problem with this one is. But when I do, I'll be able to do Buffalo Jeff properly.
Nice. Speaking of Mary, she's our guest next Monday night.
Oh, nice.
For those of you listening, yeah, she asked me to come on last week, but I had my show Wednesday night, and then she asked me on Saturday night, but I was in Grand Rapids with Phoenix and Superfan, and I was drinking whiskey, so there was no way. I live streamed from the bar for a few minutes, and that was fun. I was like, man, I wish I could live stream from my phone on YouTube, and Phoenix or Adam was like, why don't you use StreamYard? I'm like, holy shit, I'm drunk. Yes, we can do that.
Cody.
Oh, Jesus Christ, help us, Cody. Damn it, now I'm hard. Cody's hard because of Buffalo Jeff.
Well.
I've got all the grace buttons, all of them. All the grace buttons. I almost made a couple more today after I was watching one of her reactions last night. I'm like, oh, that's another GIF right there. I'm like, I'm gonna have I want to have Grace on to review Batwoman with me, and then play my Batwoman intro, which is all Grace clips. I'm like, oh, that would be fucking great.
There's no humanity in her eyes. I think she has the same manufacturer as Mark Zuckerberg, dude. Look in her eyes when she says, well, there's nothing there but zeros and ones.
All right, hang on. Let's do it again. Here we go.
Well.
That's enough. That's enough punishment.
My ears.
I am masochistic anyway, so I mean, I guess I'm numb to it at this point. August 15th, during a video visitation with her jailed boyfriend, a Florida woman exposed her breastises and masturbated, according to police who arrested her for the alleged lewd display. I mean, if she's on camera doing this, I wouldn't say it's alleged. I mean, I'll say that shit happened.
I bet they're volunteering to handcuff her.
According to court records, Danielle Ferrero, 38, traveled Sunday afternoon to the Charlotte County Jail for an hour-long virtual visit with inmate Cody Thomas, 25. And there's no stats on the circumference of his forehead here. Ferrero was locked in the lockup's video visitation building, while Thomas was elsewhere in the facility. The visitation... Go ahead.
There's a bunch of Afghans running down his forehead trying to catch the plane. I'm sorry, Afghanistan.
I've never been on a stream where someone apologizes to an entire country.
There's a first time for everything. I'm sorry, Afghanistan. Oh, God. Oh no. So let's see. The visitation said blah blah. The visitation session occurred via internet feed, and there was no physical contact between the inmate and the visitor, so no coof was transmitted. Cops noted. During their visit, no, that didn't say that. I just made that up. During their visit, Ferrero and Thomas frequently talked in lewd manner of speaking. Sex, sexual organs, and sexual activities, according to a police report. This motherfucker is in like county jail. Like, how?
Why?
How long has he been in there? I mean, she looks like she's out turning tricks at a truck stop at 3 a.m. I mean, don't tell me she's not getting dick down. I mean, let's be honest. Look at it. I mean, she looks like she took one to the bridge of the nose while she was in the middle of it. I'm just saying. There goes my percentage of female listeners went back down to 0.1% again. During their visit, after Ferraro mentioned how she repositioned herself and almost had an orgasm, Thomas asked Ferraro to have one for her, and she began to rock back and forth in the chair, appearing to have an orgasm. So, did anybody in the visitation virtual booth next to her say, "I'll have what she's having"? Or
they were probably live streaming it.
Does nobody appreciate When Harry Met Sally anymore?
Where's the victim here?
This is pretty much a victimless crime. I mean, no, Glinzer, no cooch was transmitted. No, Glinzer, it was not. Her eyes are the portals that Mike Zero came from. If you say his name 2 more times, he's going to appear. Don't do it. Don't do it. At the time of the August 8th incident, Thomas was about a third of the way through a 30-day sentence for possession of drug paraphernalia and driving without a valid license. He was arrested during an April traffic stop while behind the wheel of Ferraro's car. She was in the passenger seat after police found a needle containing meth. I didn't know that's how you did that. Okay. Thomas reportedly assured Ferraro, "Don't worry, I told them it all belongs to me."
Yeah, like for all the bad you hear about meth, I gotta say it's a surprisingly versatile drug.
I'm telling you. You know, I was like, I thought you just, here I was, the rookie me. I only thought you smoked it. Maybe, I don't know, freebase. I don't know, freebase? Is that what the kids are doing? I don't know. I mean, you're injecting meth now? I mean... It's... Okay, I guess if
there's a way, they'll find it, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus, I mean...
From what I hear, once you get to that point, you're pretty far gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I mean,
once you put it in a syringe, like, it's pretty bad.
Like, yeah. I'm sorry, but if you're not A, taking steroids, or B, insulin, recreationally, what are you doing? You know what I mean? With a syringe. This isn't Pulp Fiction, ladies and gentlemen. Don't end up like Uma. She was supposed to shoot it. She snorted it. Look what happened to her. I'm just saying, kids. Upon arriving Wednesday at Ferraro's Punta Gorda apartment, cops told her she was being arrested for exposure of sexual organs in a public place. Ferraro then declared, "I cannot believe that showing Cody my boobs would get me arrested." Cody, how are the boobs, by the way? This is a Florida story. While Thomas's name has been redacted from the police report, the smoking gun is confirmed he was the prisoner with whom Ferraro visited. Ferraro was released on bond Friday as scheduled for an arraignment on September 1st. In addition to the misdemeanor exposure rap, Ferraro is also facing a probation violation count related to her conviction last month for theft and a plea deal. Yada, 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 21 to 3 years probation. Her rap sheet includes convictions for battery, criminal mischief, grand theft, public intoxication, drunk driving, resisting, disorderly conduct. Since she had been convicted in multiple theft cases, Ferraro was charged with a felony for her recent porch pirate activity. Last May, a Florida woman was arrested on lewd and lascivious exhibition charge for allegedly exposing herself and masturbating with a sex toy during a video call with her imprisoned boyfriend. Prosecutors subsequently declined to pursue the felony case.
I want to see her do the same thing in front of the judge at her case. Just whip it out and start just right in front of everyone.
She just starts fiddling the bean. Just says the hell with it. Like it's something to do. Like it owes her money. like she's a 15-year-old boy or a 14-year-old boy who's just discovered masturbation for the first time. You know what I mean? Like, just go, girl, go to it. Like, it's like they were talking. Like, remember that Dave Chappelle skit where he's talking about the homeless guy that held up the busload of people by masturbating on the bus? Mm-hmm. You remember hearing him talk about that? It's like, so picture, if you will, a woman doing that in court. Like, she's just like, nobody move. Like,
keeping everyone awake, keeping it interesting.
Like, I mean,
twirling that thing like a meth pipe. Hell yeah.
Just down there, just going to fucking town. Whoops. We didn't mean to click on that ad. Hey, look, meat delivery. Speaking.
Did you say Omaha Steaks?
Story number 2. Driver who was watching movie when his Tesla struck a cop car gets a legal pass. What? Oh, no.
But she can't flick her bean.
In a visitation room, for crying out loud.
The world is so unfair.
This is criminal. If she was a trans woman, the ACLU would have her back and her front.
That'd be a hell of a bean to flick if she was a trans woman.
Oh, Brie Larson goes to Florida. The movie. Ban Teslas, right? They're killing people. Look at Teslas are killing trees. Look at this picture. Look at the accident.
Macho Man.
And they're obviously anti-police.
I was just driving my Tesla and I had a heart attack. Never mind the 8 ball of cocaine I did before I got in. Oh, yeah.
Dude, if I ever need a Macho Man impression, you're the guy. My friends all think they can do the best one, but holy shit, was that good.
Yeah, E-Tap's on point.
Cup of coffee. The cream always rises to the top. Sid Vicious, oh, yeah. You're a stupid person, Sid. Oh, yeah.
You got to do the hand thing. I can't do a Macho Man without moving my hands around ridiculously. It's like Spirit Fingers. I feel like Sparky Pulaski. There's a reference.
You ever
Bring
find
it
yourself holding onto your belt while you're doing it?
When I wear a belt, sometimes. But then I just feel like I'm a cowpoke. I don't know. I'm like, well, I feel like I have my thumbs through my belt buckles, and I'm like,
you can break out the hat too.
No, Nano Reaper said if I want to be his friend, I can't wear the cowboy hat anymore.
Oh.
I gotta listen.
If it's tie dye.
What about a tie dye hat, Nano Reaper? Is that acceptable? I'm gonna get stabbed for that. He's gonna invite me down to Texas, and I'm gonna end up buried somewhere in his ranch. Clunky. The driver was watching Dark Fate. That cop was Dion Green. Tesla's killing trees. Author Stephen Walton was about to go full vigilante against Elon Musk. Dendrophiliacs unite. That's where Stephen is. He's at his Dendrophiliacs Anonymous meeting.
John Wick energy.
John Wick energy, but geared towards trees. The Tesla owner who was watching a movie when his car, traveling in autopilot mode, struck a North Carolina police cruiser, has walked away from the crash legally unscathed, records show. Prosecutors recently dismissed a pair of charges filed against the Great Kali, Devander Goli, following the August 2020 crash on Highway 64 near Raleigh. Goli, a 67-year-old doctor, was cited for watching TV while driving and failing to move over. Both counts were dropped last month by prosecutors, according to a district court filing, which does not offer an explanation for the dismissal, but indicates Goli's insurer paid more than $28,000 in property damage claims. Goli's lawyer, Henry Neese, did not return the smoking gun calls about the case. In an email, Heather Nickel, a spokesperson for the prosecutor's office, wrote that the dismissal notice is all we will be able to tell you. Have a wonderful day. According to police, Goli Wright was driving home around midnight when his 2015 Tesla Model S sedan struck a Nash County Sheriff's Office squad car, which then caromed into a North Carolina State Highway Patrol vehicle.
Nice.
Jesus.
What were you watching?
It was an Axel Braun movie.
This is obviously a case of white privilege.
I was waiting for that. I was like, oh God, what does he look like? Let's see. Both autos were stopped on the highway due to an earlier incident. 2 cops who were both outside their vehicles were knocked to the ground in the crash, but not seriously injured, thank God. A police investigation determined that Goli was watching a movie on his phone while the Tesla traveled in autopilot mode, guided by a series of cameras and ultrasonic sensors. As seen in the evidence photos below, Goli's Tesla in the sheriff's vehicle suffered significant oh wow.
People put way too much trust into this like technology that's just developing.
Yep.
Like you hear all the time, like it doesn't stop for certain color people, or it smashes a bike in a crosswalk. Like pay half attention at least.
Wait, are you insinuating that Teslas are racist?
They were.
Oh
The
my
underlying code was white supremacy.
Well, I mean, everything's white supremacy. So.
So at this point, do we have to denounce white supremacy again?
Denounce goalie.
I denounce. Look at Glinzer Gomer Pyle. Goalie.
I denounce PhDs watching fucking TV on the freeway.
Right? This is why we can't have flying cars. Oh, God. I'm going to make a tasteless joke here and say if we had flying cars, there would probably be a 9/11 every day. I mean, really, look at it. You can't drive a regular car on autopilot without smashing into 2 cop cars and fucking trees. What do you think's going to happen up in the fucking air?
We need hologram billboards first.
Hey, that's a really lifelike billboard. No, that's actually a flying Tesla stuck in the billboard, honey. Look.
Hey, we're getting there. We have LED billboards. Give them time.
Right. There's a University of South Florida accountant that embezzled money paid in Ethot, among other things.
Jeez.
Oh, good old Florida. All right, let's go to the last holy shit news story for the evening. And gun owner, gun charge. Oh, this ought to be good. Goddamn pop-ups. You go away. Gun charge over woman's stupid pet trick. Teen shot pal while using laser sight to play with a cat. Oh, God.
Wow. What did we learn?
We kids. And trust me, with my new kitten, I will not be using the laser sight on my AR-15 to play with Mr. Beans. We shan't be doing that in the living room. August 13th, while using the laser sight on a friend's 9mm handgun to play with a cat, a Wisconsin woman accidentally shot the weapon's owner in the leg, according to police.
Hey, at least it wasn't the cat. That makes me happy.
I know, right? As detailed in a criminal complaint, Jashanti Pleasant, 19, was inside of a friend's Kenosha apartment Tuesday.
Not so pleasant.
When she removed the handgun from a nightstand drawer, the gun had been placed there by James Daniels, 21. Investigators say that Pleasant, who had been drinking brandy, according to a witness, picked up the Smith & Wesson gun and turned on the laser sight and was pointing at the floor to get a cat to chase it. While playing with
he has good taste in guns.
Right? While playing with the firearm, Pleasant discharged the weapon, striking Daniels in the right thigh. Man, he's lucky he didn't go Sean Taylor and fucking bleed out. That's how he died.
Yeah.
He got shot in the fucking leg during that home invasion. It hit his femoral artery. Daniels, who was standing in the doorway when hit, stood in shock for a second, and then he asked Mrs. Pleasant if she had shot him, according to the witness quoted in the complaint.
You can't. It takes a second, dude. When your adrenaline's up like that, yeah. Jesus.
Or was it the cat all along?
The cat wanted out.
The cat was like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? The cat's like,
Voiced
no,
by Patton Oswalt.
Oh, don't insult the cat.
That poor cat. The cat. Yeah, who did it? Was it the cat?
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch!
It was the cat. It was the cat. Let's see. So I think he probably just stood there. Do you remember Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls, where Tommy Davidson shoots him in the thigh with the darts, and he's like, like I can just see him doing like, like just I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I get the picture of the Talladega Nights when he stabs his leg.
Yeah.
And he just sits there for a second, and then he starts screaming.
Oh wait, when Paw Patrol the movie about crowd control comes out on Friday. So are you saying that should have been released during the Summer of Love? Is that what you're saying? The bullet traveled through Daniel's leg and struck the stove. At least it was in and out. During police questioning, Daniels reportedly admitted bringing the gun to the residence, but claimed he had removed the magazine. Somebody, A, doesn't know how to check and make sure the chamber is empty, and B, the other idiot doesn't have good trigger discipline, apparently.
Definitely not on brandy.
No. Pleasant told the cops she thought the 9mm magazine had been removed before the gun accidentally went off. There's no accidental with that.
Check. Like, look at it. I mean, not that you should be playing fucking laser with the cat and a gun anyway, but Jesus.
Let's talk about the bigger problem. Go to the dollar store and get a fucking laser pointer. You know, they're literally 99 cents. What if you fucking Smith & Wesson the kitty cat? I mean,
Yeah.
Or take the laser off the gun. Most of the time, there's a quick release on it anyway.
Yeah.
Just pop it right off and then say, "Here you go."
I'm getting flashbacks from Boondock Saints right now.
Oh. I don't remember either of them. I saw them so long ago, and I only saw each of them once. Let's see. Pleasant was arrested for causing injury by the negligent use of a weapon. Free on bond, she's scheduled for August 25th preliminary hearing on a felony charge. As part of Pleasant's release conditions, the judge has ordered her to have no contact with Daniels and no weapons, especially firearms, according to court records. Daniels, who is also facing a felony gun charge, I'm pretty sure that weapon probably was not registered then, had been free on bond in a pending criminal case that bars him from possessing a weapon. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nice. So neither of these two are Mensa members, clearly. Daniels
shot with your own gun and end up with a felony charge. What an asshole.
Yep.
Well, let's dive a little further into Daniels' psyche. Daniels was arrested last year on multiple felony counts for his role in a gang-related shooting. Investigators allege that Daniels, behind the wheel of a borrowed Jeep, drove friends from Kenosha home that was then sprayed with a volley of gunfire by his cronies. Daniels was treated for the gunshot wound at Kenosha Hospital. After Pleasant apologized for shooting him, she told police Daniels told her it was okay, the police complaint states. Yeah, so that's a good way to close out holy shit news right there. I'm at a fucking loss. Oh God. Oh, there we go. That's the only thing I had after that shit show. My God. Let's see. What do we got next here on the docket, ladies and gentlemen? Well, coming up next, we are going to talk about Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Are you guys looking forward to that? I like Shazam. I thought it was fun. I'm looking forward to the sequel. What say the panel?
Yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah, the first one, it was fun. It was enjoyable, but it was also very forgettable.
Yeah, that's kind of the same for me. I watched it and really liked it, but we own it, but I haven't been back to watch it.
Yeah.
Usually I'll throw in like Thor or something else, but I have it right there. But I'll watch the second one.
Oh yeah, I plan on checking it out. I'm interested. I'm interested to see what they do with it. What about you, Jeff? What did you think of Shazam?
I liked it enough. I like it more the further I get away from it. But Black Adam and all the other stuff moving forward, I'm just like, I don't care. But this next Shazam could be, interesting.
We are going to talk about that and more to do with Shazam coming up right after these memes, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the memes. Enjoy. So here we are, bounding into comics. Big shout out to John Trent and the gang over there. Spencer, Josh, Drew. Drew is a fellow rogue. So hail Drew, the supreme heretic, and Donald is over there, and let's see who else. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anybody over there. This is JB Augustine. Leaked footage from Shazam Fury the God set shows Rachel Zegler's character has special connection with Freddie Freeman. And they replaced one of the actresses in this too, because she made some like quote unquote problematic statements on social media, didn't they? I want to say they replaced one of the gals in this from the first one.
I don't know about that.
I want to say that. I
thought it was
they
the
did.
oldest sister.
Yeah. That, I couldn't remember which one it was. She was fine. The actress is fine as hell though. I was like, because I remember I saw the pictures of her. I'm like, wait, yeah, she was the older. Okay, so, but I'm like, I can't remember why they replaced her. I know we talked about it, but hail Keely Chow, what's up, brother? Keely Chow is the Fandom Menace Ultron. Why? Because there are no strings on Keely. He is everywhere in every freaking chat. If you go to like a channel with like 10 subscribers and they're doing a live stream, you will see Keely Chow in the chat because he's that supportive and he's that fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, hail Keely Chow.
Hail Keely Chow, man. Let's see. Wait, Nano. Let's go to Nano. He says lasers are fucking worthless unless they only work on the IR spectrum, right? Shazam is greater than the MCU. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that. My pillow commercials are greater than the MCU. Clone Geek. Nick and Bree have 5 kids named Mozzarella, Gouda Fuda, Bree Jr., Acapella, and America. Let's see. Wait, collector's special.
I don't get it. Correct. Oh, I'm kidding.
Here we go. What's up? Were you gonna say something, Tony?
No, I'm just saying it would be painful having to explain that joke.
I know. A new Shazam Fury of the Gods set leak has revealed new footage of stars Zachary Levi, Jack Dylan Grazer, and newcomer Rachel Zegler. The footage originally posted to the Reddit DCU Leak subreddit. Did somebody say Reddit? I think I heard Reddit. I think I heard Reddit.
You did.
Oh no.
Don't get salty, Tap.
It is I, Doomtap, here to talk about my Reddit. Never mind. I shouldn't say that.
Damn it, where the hell that guy comes? What a dick. What a dick. He just shows up and leaves. A post to the subreddit shows Ziggler, who allegedly plays one of the evil sisters that challenges the Shazam family, in costume kissing Grazer, who plays Freddie Freeman. There's not much to go on based on the brief clip. The kiss shared between the two could be a part of Zegler's plan to put Grazer under a spell, or it could just be the boiling point of a crush, which she can't help but express. Oh, here's the clip over here. There's the DC Reddit leak. Zegler can be seen wearing a Hellenistic-looking super outfit, which suggests the actress is a probable lock for one of the villains. Plus, it's a foregone and obvious conclusion that she has some link to Freddy and the rest of the Marvel family. Dubious as it possibly is. The exact identity of the character is still a mystery. Cast in February, Zegler recently stated during an Instagram live stream that nobody has correctly guessed her role yet, a fact in which she finds funny. Everyone thinks they do know what it is, which is really funny, and they're all wrong, which is why it's hilarious, she said. Does she look like she's getting ready to like lecture somebody right there, doesn't she? Like, look at her.
Yeah.
She's...
yeah, that's definitely a problem face.
Then somebody said something. Somebody said something problematic in the chat.
I didn't realize that was a microphone at first.
I was thinking the same thing.
Is she playing Snow White in this?
I don't know. Didn't she? Isn't she playing Snow White too? Isn't that the girl they cast?
I believe this is she.
Yeah, that's the girl that they cast to play Snow White too. Well, I mean, good for her. She's got a couple big movies she's leaning into. All right, she should
None
be.
of them are Jodie Comer. That's all I'm saying. She's.
Oh, she's the one in Free Guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one with the gigantic cock.
Yeah, and she's got she's got the birthmark of Grace Randolph in between her eyes.
Yes.
All right, should I show the picture? Let me find the picture.
I just don't know how Grace isn't making royalties off Free Guy.
I know she's appearing in the movie for
Poor
basically
Grace.
a song.
I really don't mind. Like, I disagree with a lot of her opinions, but she's like never done anything bad, you know?
No. Other than, I mean,
how dare you, Tony? She's blocked me.
Did she block you?
She did, and I blame Lethal Lightning because of all of his sexual harassment.
She's gay phobic.
Unless she's what is it? You're John Campea. I mean, she went hard in the paint on John Campea. So there's that. Let's see. Hang on, let me share this. This is now we zoomed in on Jodie Comer's forehead in a picture that Tony sent me last night after he got back from Free Guy, and look at what we found between her eyes. I mean,
that's horrifying.
If that ain't evil,
that's malignant.
she needs to have that shit checked out. She really does. That's what's between Jodie Comer's eyes. Not between her thighs, which Tony already told us. She's got a huge dong. So, should she be playing a foe, it's rumored that Ziggler will turn to the good side thanks to Freddy and fight against her Hesperides sisters, Espera and Calypso. I don't know why. I don't know where. Welcome to Fantasy Island. All of a sudden, I'm fucking Ricardo Montalban, played by big time names Lucy Liu and Helen Mirren.
I love Lucy Liu,
dude. So do I. I think she's a badass actress. I honestly like, she was my favorite in the Charlie's Angels movies from the 2000s.
I don't even have a thing for feet, but just the way in Kill Bill, how she stepped out of her slippers onto the cold snow like that. It was just like such a beautifully shot scene, like showing the delicateness, I guess, before all the violence.
Yeah.
You've really studied this.
Tony Tarantino, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Tarantino. But I mean, she does. Okay, so she does actually have nice feet. I mean, we were talking about Brie Larson a minute ago, so we can, by comparison, that bitch is a pterodactyl. Like from the knee down, like those, like Nano Reaper said, if a storm hit her house, it might break her hanging branch, you know, where she sleeps upside down and curls her toes around it, like a bat. I don't know, but yeah, Glinzer. She looks like she'll follow Elliot Page's footsteps and become Raymond Ziegler. Oh no, so well, we'll just call her Dolph Ziggler. Good evening, Tina Bojan. Hail to you, Tina. Thank you for joining us. What about's in the house? Hail one and all. Nano Reaper says she was good as the gender swap Dr. Watson and Sherlock. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Lucy Liu in Payback. Yep, that's another Mel Gibson movie, isn't it? Another monster. Sup, y'all? Relax. I'm here now. Brutal Morningwood putting the toe in Tony. And Clone Geek.
Are you
Clone
into
Geek.
that, Tony?
Clone Geek says Nick Utam is too busy teaching kids a sexual harassment panda with Cecil. It's sexual harassment panda. If one party panda touches another panda, oh god, not the pandas. Let's see. So if
that even he would get canceled off Twitter these days.
I don't think sexual harassment panda would last long.
Yeah.
I don't think he would. If that's the case, wherever this scene falls in the script, Levi's presence and reaction to the scene could be an indication that Billy doesn't trust her or worries about her influence over Freddy. Yeah, so this is going on with the new Shazam movie. What do you guys think of the way this sounds here? Anybody?
Not super interested, to be honest.
Right? Like, I mean, it's like I want to be excited for this movie, but at the same time, it's like, you replaced Mary with this girl. Okay. What the hell? Like, I don't know. This is just, I don't know, man.
It's hard to take anything, like, with Star Wars, anything they do, it's just like that interest, that fire and passion that I used to have for the product is gone. But with DC, it's like, you just can't take it too seriously until it's out and you can see it, you know?
Yep. Did you see what Nano Reaper said, Tony? He said, me hiding my wife's pictures and open toes from Tony. Look at Glinzer. He says, I'll still watch. I'm going to watch it. I will. I'm still going to watch it.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch it at some point. It's just this article is not like blowing minds or anything.
No. Needs more Idris Elba and ScarJo.
Yes.
Well, Scarlett Johansson just got that. Oh God, Glinzer, why would you say that? No, no, you can't
her eyes
unsee
aren't the
that.
size of her forehead, so not quite.
You can't unsee that. Oh man.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, the article really didn't do anything for me. I'm still gonna go see it. Like I said, it's nothing that's gonna stop me from going to watch the movie. So
Yeah, it's definitely not make or break information.
no, it's not. Okay, speaking of that, before we jump into the next topic, the Shang-Chi early screenings and reviews. Have you guys kept up on any of those at all? Listened to anybody? I watched Cosmic Wonders myself.
There are supposed to be spoilers hitting the internet tonight because they announced, I think across 20 cities they're going to do advanced screenings today for just, the normies. But I've heard it was pretty good, but the person I heard from, his favorite movie is Ragnarok, so
yeah.
Take that. Yeah.
That's
Say it, Tony. Say it.
Woof woof.
Woof woof.
Woof woof, baby. Woof woof. Yeah, I liked his review because he wasn't completely I mean, you can tell he says it's his favorite character. But then, like I said, I'm not second guessing the man. I'm not, if that's his favorite character, cool. I just laugh because what Young Ripper said about all these people that are Shang-Chi experts now. He's like, half these motherfuckers didn't know who Shang-Chi was before the movie was announced.
I grew up on Marvel. I don't know who the fuck Shang-Chi is, and I'm not interested enough to find out.
Is it just me, or is every Marvel movie, the hype around it, a shell of what came before it? It's if you got up on the Avengers and put it up on YouTube, you could grow a channel because there was hype, there was excitement. Who the fuck cares about Shang-Chi or any of this stuff moving forward? It's not to shut down any kind of conversations, but moving forward, Marvel doesn't have that golden chip. Oh, they have Spider-Man. That's whatever. Those movies aren't even the spirit of Spider-Man. But I digress. My point is, they have nothing exciting for normal audiences, for hardcore fans like myself. Black Widow was just okay. We're past the Guardians of the Galaxy goodwill currency. I get it, folks.
Yeah.
There might be a Marvel movie you haven't heard of. Well, Guardians, shut the fuck up. Guardians is 2014. We've had a series of movies, and not everything is Guardians. It's like saying, well, every actor in a superhero movie has to be given a chance because Michael Keaton and what's his face, Heath Ledger, did great as the Joker.
Yep.
But I had to sit through that fucking argument with Jared Leto. So all of this crap to defend this movie is nothing. This is one of those, people will go see it. It's forgotten in a weekend. The toys are already on clearance. Hello, Marvel. Welcome to irrelevancy.
Yeah. This was the worst time to go into autopilot mode because they knew there was going to be a drop off in interest after they culminate in game. They're losing basically their two biggest actors, and then Scarlett Johansson, one of the originals as well. You think if Kevin Feige was the genius he often gets credit for, he would have been better prepared for this because the shows so far have felt like filler. The movies have been nothing to write home about. You think they would have had something planned to garner more interest in the product.
Oh, go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, no, I just literally responded with, nope, that's all.
Yeah.
No, that's the thing. They since they bought Fox and they got the X-Men and Fantastic Four back, it's you have what everybody wants. You have it right there. You're sitting there going, yeah, we've got it. You want it, don't you? You want it. Here's Miss Marvel. Here's fucking, Kamala Khan. Here's America Chavez. Here's fucking Yelena Belova. Here's Trans Hulk. Fuck you guys. We're going to hold back on this. Oh, it's going to be years. Oh, you want Blade? Oh, we've got the guy. It's Mahershala Ali. He's going to be great, but fuck you. We're not going to release it. It's wait, what?
And it's going to be PG-13.
Yeah, yeah. And same thing with Deadpool. It's I'm sitting back, and I'm not a huge Deadpool fan, but I like Ryan Reynolds in the role. Man, it's the role he was meant to play. It honestly is. It goes well with his humor. Glinzer's. I want to go back to Glinzer's comment real quick. He said the Shang-Chi comics are actually badass. I'll reread the omnibuses. I've never read any of the comics. I haven't. I never have.
Imagine Bruce Lee ripoff. There you go.
Yep. That's why I was pointing that out. I was like, Shang-Chi is Marvel's take on Bruce Lee, because didn't they want Bruce Lee for a movie and couldn't get him or something? back in the day?
No, he had died before all of that stuff, but they just were they're cashing in on the craze. They're just cashing in on the martial arts kung fu movies of the early 70s. There's Iron Fist, Shang-Chi. I'm sure there's other books with martial arts flair, but it was just the 70s. That's why that stupid song Kung Fu Fighting could take off, because it was just in the popular culture. And Marvel was doing what was popular. Well, martial arts, Asian characters, let's make more. Now we've reached the point of the MCU where we're adapting a character that was created to cash in on a phase, or fad, whatever you want to describe it as. Not a popular character, and not much of a character with great creative backing. So why are you going to expect a big movie like that?
You know, in the back rooms at Marvel, they were like, "Hey, everybody loves that Cobra Kai show, right? Let's bust out some martial arts."
Mm-hmm. I guarantee it, because what else did they have? You know, what the hell else did they have?
Well, if we're going to be honest with ourselves, let's just say you got to get rid of Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans. There are a ton of great Marvel characters that you could adapt. You don't necessarily have to do you can't have Captain America, but here's a sidekick. Either one of them. Like, you can still have other new characters over at Marvel get the nod. And you can even have people in the MCU that are popular take a stance. More Thor. Put him, like, you could have him with more characters, not all fucking around doing these stupid side quests. Like, you can keep these core teams around without the two main guys.
And yes, we don't have Robert Downey Jr., but I mean, I think I would still be stoked to see War Machine. Doing some cool shit.
Yep.
I was always, when War Machine was introduced, I immediately became a bigger fan of War Machine than Iron Man. And I was a big time Iron Man fan.
There we go. There's one War Machine figure I'm unpacking. Sorry, but yes, I love War Machine.
I've got mine's back here behind the curtain. I got my Tony and War Machine are right next to each other on the.
Do you pick up new stuff or not really?
Sometimes I do, depending on what it is.
This Iron Man's legit. Salvador has one.
Hang on, I'm gonna pull that up here.
And now I have one.
Ooh, is that what?
It's
brand
just a $20 Hasbro figure.
Oh, is that all it is? A Hasbro one? That's nice. I like that one.
I'm a big fan of it. So
yeah,
if you have a War Machine to put him with, there you go.
I do. I need another. I always need more. You always need more figures. You can never have enough figures,
dude. At the beginning of your stream, hold on, I'll show this because you'll get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
But I have these figures I was pulling out of boxes because I just moved again, you know. But where are they at? There they are. The Ghostbusters.
Oh, nice.
We got Winston, Egon, Ray, who's my favorite, and Venkman.
Those are.
There's also Dana.
Nice.
And I got.
She was hot in that movie.
I got Ghost.
Yes. Yes. I love it.
Because I'm such a Ghostbusters fanatic, besides doing the fucking comic parody, I got Louis Tully as well in the box still.
Oh, hell yeah. You got to have Louis. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah,
Where's Melissa McCarthy?
I have tons of toilet paper on site, so we can Ghostbusters figure her too if you want.
Yeah, I think Lewis is the first nerd in history to give every other nerd hope that they can actually score with a hot chick.
Right?
Hell yeah.
I'm telling you,
You're
man.
Louis Tully. Now, I know this is not popular. I don't like that he gets anointed a Ghostbuster in the second movie. I don't know. I don't like that he and Janine end up together. And I just don't like Ghostbusters 2 that much. I'll just go on record and say it. First one's the best.
Oh, the first
one's definitely better, yeah.
Oh, the first one's great. The second one, I think the second one's a little bit underrated, but I can see what you're talking about with him just becoming a Ghostbuster like that. Like, I mean, yeah. Like, I still dig the movie, but yeah, I get what you're saying. And yeah, they put him and Janine together, I think, just because they were both nerds with glasses. That's literally what they did.
But you know, Pete, they undid that for the new Ghostbusters Afterlife. Janine, I think, married Egon, and I think that's who that granddaughter is.
Okay.
So
all right.
Was hot,
all right.
You can't tell me otherwise.
Oh, I'm not saying she wasn't. Annie Potts she was sexy. I thought she was attractive. I mean, she was no Dana Barrett, but I mean, she was still hot. Yeah, Sigourney Weaver was sexy as hell in that movie. This is
her best looking movie, Ghostbusters. Yeah. I think that's when she's actually hot.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like Gina Davis, okay? Now hear me out. I know a lot of you are thinking, "Oh my God, Gina Davis." No. If you've ever seen The Long Kiss Goodnight,
yeah. Yeah.
Gina Davis was fucking gorgeous in that movie. She was sexy as hell. You know, playing that badass spy. That Samuel Jackson was in that one. But yeah, that's another case like Ghostbusters with Sigourney Weaver, man. Did somebody say trees 3 times? Ladies and gentlemen, author Stephen Walton's in the chat. Hail, Stephen. What's up, brother? What's up, Stephen?
And you know, just while the name's brought up, I've got to say it every time. Where the fuck are all the other Sigourneys?
Right?
Have you ever met a Sigourney?
Nope.
No, never in life.
Nope. Oh wait, not as hot as she was in Holes.
Oh, I bet.
Have you guys obviously seen Aliens, right?
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of Dion loves that movie because some of Sigourney Weaver slips out on camera. So, Dion, if you ever listen to this one, man, I'm exposing your secrets, bro.
I always dug the badass Mexican chick that was kind of ripped up that had the big ass machine gun in Aliens.
Oh, Vasquez?
Yeah, I fucking love her. Yeah. She's in what is it? Total, is it not Total Recall, wasn't it?
No.
No.
She's in Lethal Weapon 2. She
Lethal
plays
Weapon.
the cop that blows up.
I was gonna say I thought she was in another fucking big.
She's in Terminator 2. She plays the stepmom.
The stepmom, Terminator 2. Thank you. That's what it was.
Isn't she in Predator 2 also?
She might be. Her name's Jeanette Goldstein. She makes bras for women with big boobs these days. Like, that's what she does out here. She's a custom bra maker.
Good for her. Look at doing the Lord's work, taking care of the puppies.
I mean, if I can't do it, she'll do it. So
see, that's. I mean, why couldn't Buffalo Jeff have a bra company?
It would literally be a pair of hands that you get mailed. It's a bra made of 2 severed hands. There you go.
No, you're gonna stay in here and not eat the kitten.
That's kind of smart. You could like start having celebrity hands. Maybe they want Samuel L. Jackson or Channing Tatum. You know, whoever. You know, get them molded.
Is, Tony, they're one of a kind because once they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
Right. Wait, Jeff, you should take it to her the booby holder factory. That's the other Latina from the 90s in Predator 2. Okay.
I get them confused, you know.
The lady's not
they all
even
got that
Latina.
attitude.
Jeanette Goldstein has bright red hair.
Right? Yeah. Her last name is Goldstein, ladies and gentlemen. That's a different variation of a Latin name. I've never heard that one before. What part of South America are the Goldsteins from? Yeah, way over there on the other side of the pond. You have to go way through South America to get there. But yeah, we are. Let's see, what do we got coming up next here, folks? We're gonna do some buy or sell next after a short break. Let's see, and in honor of Tony, let's see. I'm gonna do. Hey, Tony. Yep, pull the Gina up, Tony, if you would, sir. Do you mind?
Oh, you want me to pull it up?
Okay. Here, wait, I can grab it. I got it right here. Hang on. I got you, brother. I got you. So yeah, we got Tony. It's traffic and weather. Top of the hour. It's me, Mr. Burger. Sorry, had to do it. Seriously, when we were in, because Adam, I know super fans in the chat. When we were in Grand Rapids, Adam is like pulling out shirts out of his bag, and he pulls out the frickin' Mr. Burger shirt. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Only cost him his social security number.
Right? Just give me your social security number, mother's maiden name, and we'll call it good. It's all good. Here we go. I got it. I've got the footage. The actual leaked footage. For those of you new in the chat, this is the actual leaked footage of Gina Carano getting fired, exclusively available, courtesy of my brother Tony Tonedeaf and the Cloud Review.
Good morning. You wanted to see me?
Well, Gina, we wanted to do this by email, see?
Your public comments, sweetheart, they're hurting our image.
Our PR department described it as disastrous. A woman doing the maths and speaking her mind to the people.
Not when I've got public office around the corner, toots.
I said 2 sugars, you fucking asshole.
Look, guys. I get public image, especially for a multinational corporation that deals in family entertainment. I just heeded the warnings of generations before us, and I thought it might bring us together as one people. I saw something, so I said something.
Exactly. If you want to keep warning them, it's never going to happen, see?
How do you feel about red lipstick on screen, doll? You
The
see,
problem
a
is
woman's
once a
place in
person,
front of the camera
especially a
is to
woman,
look good
starts
and to
speaking for
look good
themselves,
doing
thoughts
it.
of
You
liberty
let
and
me see
justice
Elliot
begin to
Page
infect
put on
our
a swim
narrative,
dress
and that
call
threatens
himself
our
Kate.
power.
This
Could you just
reminds
toe
me
the
of my
line,
college
baby
days,
doll?
sweetheart.
What if we stopped expecting other people to live up to an image that somebody else internalized? You know, less talk, more listening. You know, the golden rule.
Abhorrent. You're fired, sweet tits.
You're fired, sweet tits.
I entertain myself, so
It's always a good time.
So why was Shia LaBeouf in the background, sitting cross-legged?
Why wouldn't he be in Bob Chapek's office?
Wait,
Yeah, I guess
before he has to go, I'm going to read one more. 2056, Dion dies of shame after his son becomes a pony named Sprinkles. You got to take a picture of that one. So
I am right now. Hold up.
I got it.
Screen, man. Clone Geek, these are getting sent to Dion right now, dude. Yeah, I love the fucking 2056, 35. I guess the future belongs to the bullshitters.
It does. It
Oh,
does.
yeah.
And unfortunately with that, we have to wish Jeff we have to bid him adieu for the evening. Thank you, El Jefe, for stopping by, brother. I appreciate it, man, as always.
Hey, anytime I can stop by, man, I gladly will. I will see you in person at Horror Hound.
Yes, you will.
Tony, it was a pleasure to meet you finally, man. Like I told you, I'm 4 hours away from Vegas. Next time I'm going to stop by. We're going to hang out. We'll go get some food. It was a great time meeting you. So, any ladies. So, hope to hang out again soon, dude.
Definitely, yeah, dude. It was great to meet you and Jesse. Fucking, I've heard the tales. You were tall, but damn, dude, I'm going back and looking at the picture of us. I look like a like a midget.
I'm 6'3". He makes me feel short, dude. Like,
Drunk 3PO is not the tallest dude in the community. It's me. So
you're what, 2 inches taller than him, 2 or 3, right?
yeah, and a lot like just a broader of a person. Even though I've slimmed down a bunch, like I'm still that much broader than he is. So
yeah,
he feels. I guess it's not fair for me to say, but by comparison, like everyone's tiny. Like Anna's out in the living room with Jesse, and Anna, you know, the wind blows.
Yeah. Well, Anna's like shorter than Jesse, isn't she?
Yep.
I thought because Jesse's not that short, but I mean, she looks tiny next to you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny. It's like you look in a picture. It's like you just pick her up in your hand and just hold her there. You know what I mean? It is. It's fun. You're a big dude. Like you said, you're like what, 6'7"?
Oh, 6'5". Not
6'5". Oh, I thought you're tall because I'm 6'3". I thought you seem more like taller than that. Like
I'll
when I stood next to you.
But I claim 6'5", but you know, could be more.
I'm 6'4" in Timberland, so there's that. I'm like George Costanza.
I would have put on a pair of boots to become the Undertaker.
Oh my God, for Horror Hound, if you came dressed like the Undertaker, I'd wear my fucking wrestling gimmick if I still fit into it with my fat ass. But
die, and all of other crap.
I'll wear my feather boa with the Doomcock mask.
Well, Horror Hound's going to be a party, dude. I will.
Yep.
We'll get everything taken care of. But Red Gaze, always a blast to stream with you. And Comics Normie, right? That was. It was nice to meet you, man. I know we didn't all have a chance to talk a bunch, but hopefully we get to stream together in the future.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too.
All right, folks.
All right,
Thank you for having me, Pete. I appreciate it, dude.
Anytime, brother. Anytime, man.
All right, see you guys soon.
See you, bro.
Take it easy, man.
All right, so we're going to jump into buy or sell, and we've got some doozies for you right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go down here, and Cleveland, sing the song.
It's buy or sell. Buy or sell. If you crackers don't like it, you can go to hell. I'm Cleveland, buy or sell. It's time for buy or sell.
All right, here we are after the Dosset tones of Cleveland Brown. Captain America for Anthony Mackie reportedly signs Marvel deal to return. Why wouldn't Black Falcon be in Black Captain be in Captain America 4? I mean, if you don't think he should, then well,
You've got to do better.
I haven't used it yet tonight. I made it in an hour and 26 minutes.
I was thinking that was this whole contract. It's just a sheet of paper that says you've got to do better.
Oh God! So, are we going to buy or sell him being as impactful as Chris Evans moving forward in the MCU.
Oh, is that the question?
That's
impactful?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a sell.
Yeah, it's definitely a sell.
Except for everyone on Twitter calling him king. Other than those people, I think it's a sell.
Yeah. Tony?
I'm interested to see the movie, but no, he's not going to be as impactful as Chris Evans.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, the sad part is, I know the Falcon was one of my favorite characters. I love the Falcon. I mean, the guy flies out there with basically just that jetpack thing and goggles and some Mac 10s.
Mm-hmm.
And, War Machine's over there got a full suit of armor. And, you got Tony over there, full suit of armor. This guy's just got the jetpack. So I always thought that was pretty badass and pretty cool. But I always wanted him to stay as Falcon. Like, why move him to the Captain America mantle? I just...
Virtue signal.
That's
the only reason. I agree. I thought he was great as Falcon.
I think it would be more impactful if he would stay as Falcon.
You know what kind of...
And just let the Captain America thing kind of move on for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Because even in this one, the next one, they're always going to compare it to Chris Evans. Sorry, Tony.
Oh, no. I was just... When I used to see Anthony Mackie, I would think Papa Doc.
Yep.
And he's worked really hard to change my perspective of him. Now when I see him, I think Falcon. I think of him with Red Wing or showing up when Ant-Man's at the Avengers headquarters or on your... I think Falcon now when I see Anthony Mackie. It's weird to go back and watch him as Papa Doc now, And it kind of feels like all that's wasted now.
Do you think it's going to be red, white, and blue Falcon now? Or wing? Red, white, and blue wing?
I think it'd be funny. Tina Bojan's the only one buying this, and she says, "Buy. The actor has the skills, but the story won't be there to support it." And that's the caveat. That's a caveat, Tina. Falcon was a badass mofo in the comics, absolutely. Nano Reaper Sal, the only captain, Steve Rogers. Yep. Andy McCallum, what's up, Andy? How you doing? Welcome. Andy's a subscriber to the channel, so got to give shout outs to all my subscribers, and not my submissives, my subscribers. That's another stream I'm on later. Glinzer, if Captain America 4 bombs, it'll be because ETEP's famous clip. That's racist. Well, Glinzer, you asked for it. Racist! There it is. I aim to please.
Plus, I want my Captain America to be super strong. I don't know. It just doesn't work for me if anyone can dress up in red, white, and blue and carry a shield,
That's kind of the running theme they have in the comics now. Anyone can dress up in red, white, and blue and carry a shield.
Yeah. It's like, Captain America, Steve Rogers is supposed to be like the epitome of what a human being can be, and that, there's some deep, subtle messages to that I really like. And when we just start dressing whoever up, I don't know. It's not a good idea. I don't care if it's Anthony Mackie or Bucky or any of them, Captain America is Steve Rogers.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think that's really, I don't know, for me personally, that's kind of my problem with what they've been doing. Like, superheroes are supposed to be idealized. They're supposed to be something to look up to and aspire to, like things we'll never be able to be. And they've changed that to anybody can be anything, anytime. Like, a superhero is now the fat lady next door. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's inspiring.
That's the problem with this whole, that faith, that body positivity shit, all that. Let me say goodnight to Pursuing Paranormal. Got to dip out and hit the hay later. Boys, have a good night. Commander Cody, good evening, sir. Have a good night. Thank you for joining us, my brother. Cody is another one of my oldest friends in this game who, like I said, he was with me back in the Anchor FM days when we were sitting around recording on phones on the Anchor app, doing just a podcast. So, yeah, thanks, Cody. Appreciate you stopping in, bro. Go subscribe to Pursuing Paranormal, man. He is poised to have some wonderful content coming, and you got to be on the ground floor to get in when he starts uploading stuff. Collector Express, Falcon is a great character. Just making him Cap lessens the Falcon as his own character. That's the problem, and it's like you want to build up these characters, and Anthony Mackie is a hell of an actor. He's versatile. He's talented. He gets involved. He really gets into the roles, and he's wonderful as Falcon. But yeah, he doesn't need the shield. And that's not because he's black. Jesus Christ, it's not because he's black. It's because, like everybody in the panel said, like especially Normie, what you said, this motherfucker puts on a jetpack, some wings, goggles, and grabs 2 fucking Mac 10s and just rolls out with fucking super powered fucking suit of armor compadres and gods and aliens, and just says, I'm gonna go to the walls with this shit. And that's the kind of badass he is. He doesn't need the shield. I mean, we don't really need a Captain America right now. I would be fine with Bucky just being Bucky. Just fuck it. Just heel turn and go back and be the Winter Soldier again, because that's when you were actually cool. You know, I don't like babyface Bucky Barnes. I really don't. And I know that's what they did in the comics, folks. I know. Relax. Shit, I just bought some. You know what? While we're on the subject here, I'm gonna show off some of my. I got these, like I said, at down in Grand Rapids last week. Speaking of comic books and whatnot, we're done with this. Everybody's selling this except for Tina Bojan, and much respect to you for sticking to your guns. But yeah, I picked up some Captain. It's the Captain versus Crossbones, and yeah, I got a bunch of these, man. I got 3 caps, and then I got they're all 80s and 90s. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got these are all these right here. These are all old school Daredevil. Pick those up, and it's great too because they're all between like $2 and $6, and they were all 50% off. So pair of classic X-Men, and I'm gonna go solo here for just for a minute on this one, because it's like, oh well, you're worried about all these incels are worried about the X-Men having a black female leader. Look who's the leader there, ladies and gentlemen. That's Storm, and nobody ever complained about that. So nobody's gonna complain about a well-written black female character leading the fucking X-Men. The X-Men had more women on it than men traditionally. That's why nobody ever complained about the name. Last 2, and I'm done. My fucking Black Cat obsession continues. I mean, seriously, look at this fucking cover. Not this one. This one. She's fucking hot, dude. I can't even lie, dude. I bought this just on the cover. I'm like, if I never read this book, I'm just gonna put this up on my wall because Felicia Hardy's a fucking. She's a smoke show. But yes, that's my little comic haul there I got last weekend. $27. That's it. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, man. And it's something, like I said, if I don't, I've got that 14 or so there and about another 10 to read yet. So it's like I've got the whole Infinity Saga. So it's like I've got some catching up to do. But let's go on to the next. Go ahead, Tony. You can go ahead. And, I'm sorry to interrupt you, bro. Go ahead. You were going to say something while I pull up the next.
I was just saying, like it, and I do it too. I just hate how we have to qualify shit. Like when you're talking about Anthony Mackie, and it's like, not because I don't want a black Captain America or even the Storm. These people don't believe that. And the point I was going to make is Albert Simmons. If the Twitter crowd knew who that was, we're not walking around saying we want a white Spawn, or like we're trying to race swap any black characters, anything like that. It's just, I don't know. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Like, I don't want anyone else. I don't want Gambit to take the role of Wolverine. I don't want this. I don't want, like, it's just, and look, the John Walker story kind of works because he comes into the role with people kind of weary of him, and that's not really Captain America, and then he snaps and, goes off and does his own thing, so that kind of works, but just damn, dude, I miss good storytelling, man. I miss when we didn't have to appease our Twitter overlords.
It's sad. Collector Express, I want to highlight this too. Monica Rambeau, Captain Marvel, was the leader of the Avengers in the 80s, and everybody was cool with it. I have a couple of those, man. She was bad as fuck, dude. Nobody ever complained. Nobody complained. Red was down there going, "I hate this bitch." No, I'm just kidding. No, it was
Hate this bitch.
hate this bitch. No, but nobody ever complained about that. That's like I said, man. It's like nothing ever happened diverse before 2016, honestly. You know, and it's fucking sad because it does a disservice to the old stories.
Yeah.
Glinzer, was this the one you were talking about? You want me to just hold this one up the rest of the show? Is this it right here? I'll just put that up.
No, Glenser had a good point with that Hulkbuster armor too.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
pissed me off.
Yes.
That whole movie pissed me off with him in that Hulkbuster armor. Like, what is that? It's so stupid. Nobody wants that. People want the fucking Hulk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then they never really explain the issue either.
No,
not really. And it's just, well, it was just, I think, an excuse to pussy him down to get everybody ready for Pussy Hulk, you know, in the next one. And yeah, it's not a race issue one way or the other about who takes what mantle. It's just we want to see our classic characters as the classic characters, and that's it.
Yep. That's it, man. And what about Wolverine giving it to Cyclops? That is enough. Yeah, I love it because like they're in a threesome with, was it Jean? And then all of a sudden it's like, well, you know, we can be together when Jean's not around too. If I was Wolverine, I'd be like, no, the fuck we can't. You know, not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's not Wolverine and that's not fucking Cyclops, okay? And I just gave a white supremacist hand sign. Oh no.
No, you son of a. Yeah, totally dealing with the wrong Cyclops there.
I have to denounce white supremacy. Let me get my Chinese hat. Hang on. I'm just kidding. I'm not getting the Chinese hat. Clone Geek, Captain America has one of the best rogues galleries in comics. I have to look into actually who are all Cap's villains. Because like I said, I haven't gotten too deep into the Captain America comics. These are the first 3 Captain America books I've ever bought. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm like I said, I'm looking forward to it, man. I recognize Crossbones and I really like the character in the MCU, so I'm like, I'm sure the comic one's probably better, so I'll check these out, you know. But yeah, that's this is number 2. Buy or sell. We're on Jennifer Hudson defends cats. It's unfortunate that it was misunderstood. Hashtag release the butthole cut. Are we buying or selling that Cats was misunderstood genius and not cinematic trash?
Selling that shit.
Yeah,
I mean, all you have to do is watch the damn trailer. That's what I did, and it was like, this is. I wasted my life watching that trailer.
And I do want the butthole cut. That's the only thing I will watch.
I went out and rented the Blu-ray, and me and the wife, because I don't mind musicals.
Everybody knows you hate yourself, Ethan.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
This is no surprise.
I know everybody in the chat is like, sell, like osmosis, sell, burn both. Next. Brutal Morningwood, yeah, his brown eye. Oh, that was in response to, and that's why Logan took Scott's eye, and yep, his brown eye. Brutal Morningwood. Nana Reaper selling, Parrothead selling, Superfan selling, Normie selling, Red selling. Tony, what about you?
Whoever is the editor of this website, like, that headline probably doesn't go best with the picture they're showing, because that's really what kept everyone away from the fucking movie. You know? Like, the cats look so fucking weird, so no, it's not misunderstood. Y'all misunderstood when you designed the fucking things.
It's 68, Nano Reaper. 68 Batwoman videos. Yeah, I'm selling this. Like I said, I watched it and I was talking about this, I think it was Makini. Because he watched it, he was like, I was waiting for just some regular fucking dialogue, and they never just fucking talked. They sang everything. I had to rewind shit because I'm like, they're saying Jellicle what? Jellicle cats? What the fuck? What? Jelly what? Like, I had to rewind. I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. Oh, God. What Frankie knows is in the house. What's up, brother? He says, hey, guys and gals, Cats, the musical 80s commercials gave me the creeps as a kid. This is PTSD for me.
You're right. This is even worse.
Broadway Cats, bye. Yeah, I'd see it on Broadway. I wouldn't have minded that. Adventures of Captain America is a great retelling of Cap's origin and is awesome. I'll check that one out. I'm sure I can find it online. Yeah, I'm selling this shit too. This movie is fucking dog shit.
Cat
you know, cat. It smelled like cat shit. Yeah. Ugh. And I didn't need to see Magneto as a cat, or Heimdall as a fucking cat, or James Corden as an even bigger pussy.
So Idris Elba was in this?
Yeah, he was like the bad guy.
Is he in fucking everything?
He's like the new Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson. Yeah.
Jeez.
He's the new Samuel Jackson.
A trailer comes out, then there's Idris Elba.
Glinzer, Planet of the Cats. Get your stinking claws off me, you damn dirty cat. I don't do a good Charlton Heston, but Draven says he liked Cats. Well, if you liked it, then it's absolutely, brother, you can enjoy it, but I'm going to rib you in Ohio about it. It's all good, man. We get drunk, I'm going to start making fun of you about cats and shit. Start singing we'll start singing show tunes, man.
I'm going to start distancing myself from Draven, just slow.
Damn.
And then, motherfucker, who invited dude that likes cats? I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. I watch Batwoman. It's all good, man. It's all good. How about a bunch of hot chicks wearing nothing but cat ears? Now, see, that's a movie we can all get behind.
Yeah.
Even Lindsay Ellis hated the film and loved the Broadway. So, see?
And E-Type, how did you stop at 68, by the way? How did you not go to 69 Batwoman videos?
Oh, because the first Batwoman news video is going to be number 69. That's going to be the debut of season 3. So I had to say,
I really feel like you should have ended it there and just started fresh with the new season.
Because I want to do, I'm going to do what I did on episode 69 of the podcast, like a couple of years ago when we hit that. It was, I had the Kevin clip from The Office where he's like, I want to be wined, dined, and 69. And Angela's like, oh, and he's like, metaphorically speaking.
Of course.
Nano Reaper, wait. It was amazing with so many A-list actors. It's a good train wreck of a movie. Oh, it was bad. That movie made me want to get an alligator to eat the cats. Draven says if they did practical effects, would have been fine. Honestly, yeah, it was the CGI. Like, okay, so you're CGIing tails on all of them, but Taylor Swift still has tits and tennis shoes. Like, wait, what? Like, I don't know. I would have preferred to see Taylor Swift in just a pair of cat ears. You know, it's like she's not exactly my type, but I just want to see her naked. I mean, you know, call me old fashioned, but I just want to see her naked.
I'm going to call you a real man. That's what I'm going to call you.
You know what?
And this is probably the only time, so relish it.
He's like, you watch Batwoman. I can't be throwing that shit around too fucking easily over here. And I am a fucking cat man. Like I said, those of you in the chat that don't know, we adopted a new kitten today, and his name is Mr. Beans, and he's fucking adorable. I didn't name him; that was his name. My wife tried to change it to Loki, and I straight up looked her in the eye. I was like, "Loki's a fucking cuck. We're not naming our cat Loki." and I felt bad because I said it right in front of Trey, and she kind of laughed. I'm like, I'm surprised. And Trey yelled at me for saying, you know how Tony, he always yells.
Yeah.
Tony sends me a message. And he drops an F-bomb or any curse in it, and Trey gives him grief the next message. Tony, You're a stinker. You're always going to be a stinker. It's funny. So speaking of stinkers, we're over here on the Mary Sue where it smells like cat litter, sweat, shame, and Pall Malls. And we would like to see more of Owen Wilson's Mobius M. Mobius in the MCU. This is by my favorite cat lady in Heifer, Rachel Leichman. What do you say? Do you guys want to see more Mobius M. Mobius in the MCU?
No. I didn't hate the character, but I just don't care.
I didn't watch this, but from what I heard, the Owen Wilson and the Loki guy, Tom Hiddleston, the best part of the show was them two interacting.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, maybe more of that. I really don't know. Like I said, I didn't watch it.
I agree with that. That was the best part of the show, I think. But I guess my thing is they should have never really been interacting in the first place because Loki just didn't belong there.
Yeah.
This whole show about him was really not about him. It was weird.
Yeah.
Tigra, yeah. I could get down with some Tigra in live action. Definitely. I'm gonna. I liked Owen Wilson in this. I hated this fucking show. I fucking hated it.
Can I put this one on layaway?
Right? Go ahead. Mary Sue is a cat lady publication by Wilson carried the film, the show. He kind of did carry the show for me. I I hate, like I said, Loki's a badass motherfucker, dude. Like, he's bad as fuck. And you made him the biggest bitch in this whole show. Like, he got his ass whipped by the fucking, by Aunt Jemima. He got taken to Dick Kick City on loop by Lady Sif, which, I mean, I'm not going to lie, if I could pick a woman to abuse me, she's probably in the top 5. But nevertheless, that has no bearing in this discussion. That's just me being weird, which I'm really good at. But anyway, no, I'll buy more Owen Wilson, but my God, please do something right with the character. Get him out of this fucked up setting he's in, because, yeah, I hated this fucking show. I like Kang. I liked, what's his name, Jonathan Majors?
Yeah.
I liked him as Kang. That was the one thing I did like, and Tony, you told me about that, you know.
Yeah.
I did. I liked him. I like his portrayal. I like his mannerisms, his demeanor in the role. Or Maria Hill. Yeah. Oh God, don't even get me started on Colby Smulders. That was the only. Her and Barney Stinson were the only reason to watch goddamn How I Met Your Mother. That show was fucking painful. But yeah, Loki was too wimpy. Absolutely, they made him a joke in the show.
Yeah.
And that really did a disservice to a pretty kick-ass character. You know, and like I said, it really got me when they have Sylvie and they have like 8, 9 guards, 10 guards around her, and Loki's got 2, and I'm just like, and I'm looking at that, and my wife even, she goes, shouldn't they? I'm like, feminist, baby, feminism. I'm like, come on, get with the program. I was like, you're supposed to be a strong woman. She's like, and I always fuck around, and she's like, really? She goes, if I was that hardcore of a feminist, would you be doing what you're doing and not, I'm like, no, probably not. So, which by that she means like, me, just not working and just being a YouTuber and substitute teaching every now and then and being retired and just being a dad. Yeah, no, she'd probably have me out working. You know what I mean? But yeah, I always tell her, I was joking around with her. I'm like, equality, baby, equality. Y'all, I said every time one of these feminists start yipping and yapping on the news, I'm like, look at that. I was like, we gave y'all the right to vote, and look what you've done with it. Look what you've done. She goes, don't lump me in with those bitches. And she does think, she goes, don't lump me in with those bitches. She goes, if anybody could be a feminist, I could. She goes, but I fucking hate them. She detests that shit, and thank God, I've dated a not a like one of the like insane one, but she was like borderline kind of. Oh, that did not last long. That did not last long at all. Macklin made it. Hey, you're here. Welcome, Macklin made it. Wait, what did this? Even without the magic, Asgardians have super strength. Yep.
Yeah.
Plus, Loki's a frost giant. So I mean, there's a lot going on there with him.
Yeah.
He's not bitch made. Is my point. Loki is not fucking bitch made. And definitely what is not bitch made are these memes. These are fire. Tony put this together, so enjoy it. And we'll be right back with our second main topic of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. That was Buy or Sell, presented by Geico. 15 minutes could save you up to 15% or more on car insurance. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, comicbook.com. And I wanted to go right to this. We talked Shang-Chi earlier, and we'll talk more Shang-Chi coming up after we see the movie. Because I'm gonna go see it. I am, actually. I don't have a grudge against Shang-Chi. I want to check it out. And it looks like, as long as the martial arts is cool, I want my son will love it. He loves, the action shit like that. Like I said, took him to see Black Widow. He's sitting there going, Dad, when is this going to get good in the theater? I'm like, hopefully soon. But here we are. We're going to talk Ray Fisher. Remember Ray Fisher? Remember when Ray Fisher was talking about Joss Whedon, abusing him in the Justice League cast, and how Ray Fisher said he'd never work with Walter Hamada again unless he apologized. I need that.
Apologize.
You know what I'm talking about. I need that sound.
I know what you're talking about.
Apologize. Right there. Apologize. I need that gif. I got to make that one. But no, Ray Fisher wants Warner Brothers Walter Hamada apology for unacceptable response to Justice League investigation. I think Walter Hamada, me and Tony were talking about this the other day, actually. Walter Hamada is probably going to be out of a fucking job. Look at the Suicide Squad, how that's turning out financially. They had Birds of Prey, the Suicide Squad. What else have they released? That's been worth a damn.
The Dark Knight trilogy.
yeah, exactly. And I say that as somebody who likes Man of Steel. Owns Batman versus Superman. I do, but I'm a fucking realist too, and it's like, Walter Hamada has not fucking really shown the shareholders, granted, okay, he's got Aquaman under his belt, all right, but look at where that's at now. You got your co-star shit the bed, and you got people fucking hate her, so that's going to cost you some viewers. Will the second movie be as big as the first one? Nope, not in this climate. So now you really got to look. You really got to look at what's good here. And let's be honest, Ray Fisher ain't getting no fucking apology from Walter Hamada. Like, let's be who the fuck are you, Ray Fisher? Like, seriously, who the fuck? What have you done outside of Justice League? Nothing. And I'm not siding with Walter Hamada. I'm simply saying you're some pissant who was lucky to get cast in this role and then bitched a fit because of shitty conditions on site, which, okay, so maybe they were. Joss Whedon is a piece of shit. I'm not taking it for him either because fuck Joss Whedon. All right? But this whole I want an apology thing, I mean, you're a fucking D-list actor, dude. No, you know what I mean? You've been raising this stink for over a year now, and where's it gotten you? It's cost you any future jobs with DC, I'm fucking sure. But, I mean...
him and John Boyega should start a lemonade stand.
Well, at least John Boyega can actually get other things.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Ray Fisher, I mean, this is the most press he's gotten. And the most press he's probably ever going to get.
Yep. Oh, he was a Broadway actor before Justice League. Well, I'm glad he has that to fucking fall back on because he sure as hell ain't going to be in movies anymore.
I was about to say, I mean, the Broadway actor, I mean, yeah, it takes a lot to be a Broadway actor. I'm not saying anything bad about them, but, in movies on the big screen, you're going to get a lot more attention.
Oh, yeah.
A lot more household people are going to know who you are. Because I couldn't tell you a Broadway play that's from the last 5 years.
Oh, no, I know like the big ones. You got Cats, Wicked, Fiddler on the Roof, obviously. I don't know why. Spider-Man on Broadway. And that's off the top of my head, right? The Phantom of the Opera was a big one, but that's it,
I was about to say the only one I could actually think of was the South Park one, the Book of Mormon.
Mm-hmm. And that won Tony Awards, though. They won Tonys for that. So I love Glenzer. It's too late to apologize. I knew where you're going with that one, bro. I have that song downloaded. Don't even front. I like that song. I'm not even gonna pretend I don't. Nano Reaper. Ray Fisher is one step above being an actor in Asylum films. Well, then Vassy will have to review his movies with her Asylum fetish.
He should be the new Black Panther.
Oh,
Just
God.
slide him in and don't even say anything. Even still credit him as Chadwick Boseman. See if anyone notices.
Speaking of Black Panther, I didn't even put it on the fucking outline. Did any of y'all watch? We all watched What If, right?
Oh my god.
Did you watch it?
It was so.
No, I didn't.
No.
So, like, I even sat through Captain Carter, but this was like, I have to watch through again. Like, I was like, it's over. Like, I looked away for what felt like a second, but was probably 15 minutes. And it was just stupid. Like he's going to steal the thing, the Power Stone at the beginning of the show, like, you know, Star-Lord did, like Peter Quill did.
Yep.
And it's like, what's his name, Rondu or whatever, the fucking black machine dude who works for Ronin.
Oh, it was Demon Hansu.
Yeah, he's like, man, what's up, brother? Even though they're supposed to be fighting each other,
Yep.
it's like, we still, you know, you're both black. Like, this is across the fucking universe. What does this have to do with Earth politics? Like,
right?
Same thing everything else does.
I did. I saw that part. Tony, I rolled. I was like,
it was just stupid.
no.
The whole thing was stupid. Thanos, like, they take T'Challa instead of Peter Quill, and all the problems in the universe go away. Thanos goes straight. Like,
yeah,
it's just, I don't know. And it wasn't interesting. And I don't care about the Collector that much. And when did fucking what's his name, Benicio, whatever his name is, get so ripped? You know?
Oh, Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, Benicio del Toro. He was like fucking jacked.
Yeah, I was like, the Collector's not all fucking shredded out. I've even got the Collector's action figure.
Like, Thanos doesn't even look that fucking good, dude.
No,
dude was fucking ripped.
Yeah, the Collector was all like, yeah, he was yoked. He was on the gear. The Collector was on the gear.
Yeah.
Superfan Adam Shawhan said Howard the Duck was his favorite part.
I need to go back and watch.
I did get I got a laugh out of the Howard the Duck scene. That was funny. I did that. I thought that cameo was actually kind of clever. See how much we care about Ray Fisher. We're talking about What If right now.
And I hate fucking T'Challa's dad, T'Chaka. I hate that motherfucker because he wants to judge Wanda for the fucking Lagos incident when he let the fucking Rwandan genocide happen and did nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Yeah, ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit?
And then his loose ends come back to fucking give his son grief later on in life. Like,
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you know, and
but he acts like he's better. He looks at everyone with those eyes like he's fucking the moral authority or better than everyone. Fuck you.
Yep.
And fuck Charlie Spencer's mom.
Let's see. Wait. Which is more likely to happen? Ray Fisher getting an apology for Walter Hamada, the Detroit Lions winning a Super Bowl, or the Houston Texans winning a Super Bowl? I would have to put my money on the Houston Texans winning a Super Bowl. The Detroit Lions, which I've been a fan of since I was a child, are cursed. And the Ford family does not want to win. All they want to do is squander draft picks and waste money on wide receivers. So fuck the Lions. Go Houston. Because let's be honest, Fisher ain't getting no apology. Remember, though, guys, it is a what if. Yeah, I know. But there's still...
it's nothing anyone's asking what if about.
Mm-hmm. Why the hell was he even called Star-Lord? The name Star-Lord was the nickname his mother gave Peter. Exactly. Yep. That's another thing. Like, I was like... So he would just be... Would he even be Peter Quill, or is he's still T'Challa, so he's fucking T'Challa. He's not Star-Lord. He's I don't know, is he Black Star-Lord? Is that what it is? I mean, no, really. I mean, he's not fucking Star-Lord. Yeah. That's a great fucking point.
I want to see other, like, what if Killmonger did actually win, or what if this, what if that, you know, like,
what if Killmonger didn't kill Claw and worked with him instead?
Yeah. Now, I'm interested in the zombie, and I even was watching I was watching a new Rockstars video. And there's a still during the the trailer for the show, And it actually shows, going along with the zombie stuff, it shows Janet Pym.
Yeah.
Yeah, it shows her down in the quantum realm, but zombified, which he brought up a good point. Like, if she's down in the quantum realm as a zombie, she could actually get 2 other universes with that zombie virus.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just kind of like, why would she be down there with the, infected with the virus unless they're planning on doing something with that?
Yeah, they should have taken the Fantastic Four movie that they're going to do and set it in the quantum realm, or back in the 60s, honestly. And have them get trapped in the quantum realm, and the end of the movie, Ant-Man or whatever finds them in the quantum realm and then brings them in, and bam, that's the movie. And there, that's how you kind of, and then you go into Fantastic Four 2, and it's them establishing themselves in the modern day. I mean, but you got John Watts doing it, who's doing the current Spider-Man trilogy. So fuck me, right? It's gonna be terrifying. That was the one thing I was like, please make the Fantastic Four good. Please make the motherfucking it's John Watts. God damn it. Ugh.
Isn't King more of a Fantastic Four villain?
Yeah, because he's a descendant of Reed. It's Nathaniel Richards,
Yeah.
right?
So he's gonna be in Quantumania in Ant-Man 3.
Yep.
So I mean, that would be a perfect maybe. It's obviously King from another universe or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the Fantastic Four follow him in through the quantum realm or something. I think we'll probably get some kind of tease by then.
I think the Fantastic Four. How much you want to bet they race swap a bunch of them?
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
there's no doubt about it.
Yep.
But they should have did Fantastic Four or X-Men right after Endgame.
Yep.
Just to have that big thing to keep people looking forward to it.
Yeah, like nobody's clamoring for. Well, I'm sorry, I can't say nobody's clamoring for She-Hulk, but nobody's clamoring for it the way they're going to do it.
Yeah, or they could just put at the end of Endgame one of those little shorts or clips, and it's the Fantastic Four.
Yep.
Or it's them running up to the rocket to get onto the rocket, something like that.
Yeah, they would have had to do like a 30-second post-credit scene. You know what I mean, and go from there. But yeah, that's the thing that pisses me off is they're gonna botch that. They're gonna botch the X-Men, which they're not. They won't even call them the X-Men. They're gonna be called the Mutants because X-Men is dated and sexist. So take that, patriarchy. It's like I said. Let me get this X-Men comic here again and look at the cover. And yeah, who's front and center here, ladies and gentlemen? That's not an X-Man.
See,
not only a woman, but a black woman.
A black woman, a badass black woman, a badass character that fucking everybody's loved.
That people love.
And compare that to Cyclops, which, some people do like Cyclops, but he's not the most popular character, the straight white male leading the team, but people love Storm because we're problematic.
Right? We don't believe the narrative, or we don't follow the narrative correctly. So yeah, that's problematic. It's like, wait, you're white, you're cis het white males, and you like the fucking the woman of color in the lead? Yeah, she's a fucking awesome character, good backstory. We're invested in her because she's been around forever. Well, aren't you just a bunch of misogynists? Aren't you? It's like, no.
Yeah.
What, is that a pre-programmed response?
That's why it's like they'll give you grief for not liking Halle Berry's Catwoman.
Oh.
But she's fine as Storm, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't know, it's stupid. Everything is stupid.
Speaking of everything is stupid, Rockstar is going to remake the GTA trilogy for modern sensibilities. That is Rockstar writing their own fucking death certificate right there.
They're going to take everything that made GTA.
Mm-hmm.
I just made a video on that the other day. You can go check it out, Clown World Review.
Yep. Tony's video was fucking excellent, and you need to go watch it.
Do it.
God, I was waiting for San Andreas because I'm like, oh, they're gonna have Vegas in it, my home city, and like the Driver series. I don't know who remembers that, but
Driver, you are the wheelman.
yeah, I remember playing Driver. Like, man, if they ever made GTA like this, because that was when GTA was in 2D. And then next game was 3, and it was in 3D. But Driver had like a great, for its time, like a great rendition of Las Vegas that you drive through and stuff. So I was waiting for GTA San Andreas. Couldn't wait. What's up, Echo Base Network?
Hail.
Hey, I was kicking it with Nick this past weekend. Fucking awesome, dude.
I am going to be meeting the same people that you met like a couple weeks apart, and you and I haven't met yet. Do you know how much that fucking angers me?
Technically, I could give you COVID.
Just give it to me, Big Daddy. Just give it to me. Just give it to me. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, fuck San Andreas, whatever they named it. Fuck their version of Las Vegas. That was horrible. That was stupid, and I waited like 2 years for that. I hate
like the
that
game
because of it.
I like the game.
It feels like it's getting a resurgence too, and a lot of people like it, but I prefer like Vice City or Part 4. I still
play Vice City. It
was
Vice City all the
weird,
time.
like having to work out and do it, like eat and all that shit. Like I didn't want to do all that.
That was a little bit, yeah. I'm like, man, you shouldn't be getting tired, bitch. You're a fucking video game character.
Yeah.
Get your ass
Yeah.
fucking running, man. Come on. What's up, Nick? Yes, I missed going to Vegas, man. But yes, I will see you in Cincinnati next month, my brother. I am looking forward to it. It's going to be a fucking party. I'm gonna try to get kicked out of Horror Hound. But anyway, no. Draven said Vice City is his favorite. It's his favorite game. Oh,
Driver 2.
Look at Nick popped your cherry. He said, "I popped the meeting, Tony Cherry." Oh my God. Yep. Draven's gonna try and make it out there. Jeff's gonna get back to me on those passes too. He's gonna let me know if they still have any available at the door, Draven. So I will, as soon as he hits me up, I'll let you know, man. Yeah. So fuck Ray Fisher. We're done with Ray Fisher. This motherfucker ain't never getting an apology. We can talk video games for the rest of the show. But yeah, Vice City, man. Didn't you play the Scarface game that came out back in like 2002?
I remember it.
The only game I've ever pre-ordered. Only game I've ever fucking pre-ordered at GameStop. And the poster, like I said, the poster I got out of the game hangs right there on my wall. It's him sitting there with his arm in the sling, the coat over it, with the gun pointed at Frank across the table at Lopez Motors. And all the entire picture is made up of all the lines from the movie. Yeah, if you really look at it, you can read the lines. It's fucking sweet. I've been playing GTA since it was the top down on PlayStation 1. And I played GTA the first one not long ago. And it's like, man, it was fun just because of the nostalgia of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, Vice City was dope. San Andreas, it was cool for what you could do with it. But yeah, I don't like the having to fucking go eat and work out. I was like, man, I'm not playing The Sims. You know?
I just always liked, overfeeding him and him getting fat and then having a heart attack.
I never got to that point.
Yeah, he'll eventually have a heart attack and die.
That's fucking
if you
awesome.
overfeed him.
I have a new goal now. I'm not going to be playing No Mercy on my N64. I'm going back to San Andreas on the PS2. So I can do that. I've almost I've almost finished creating the entire WCW roster between 95 and 01 on N64. I have I need to go buy one more memory card just to wrap up a few ends. But let's see. Superfan said he was a Saints Row guy. Glinzer.
I remember that game too.
I never
didn't
played that
play
one.
it much.
Echo Bases. Yeah, I'm glad I was not there Saturday for all the drama. I hate that all that happened. Yeah, see, I only heard about it, so it's unfortunate. Drama amongst YouTube clicks? No. That never happens.
Oh no, never. No, seriously,
Never.
I didn't hear anything about it.
Oh, you didn't? We'll talk off air. Scarface, The World Is Yours on PS2. If you own a complete copy, it's worth some money. I don't have the game anymore. It got ruined. It wouldn't play anymore. I played it so much, literally. I didn't mind San Andreas. My issue was the data got erased. I had all the fast cars. I was almost done with the game. I was so pissed. Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
When a game gets erased, yeah, that's drama. Never. No,
I know.
That's what happens when you stuff boxes all day, every day. You're just totally out of the drama loop.
You're probably better for it, so.
Right?
Yeah.
My sketchbooks, the Saints Row 1 and 2 are better than 3 and so on. I didn't even know they made more than 2 of them, so no idea. I had no idea.
I wish we could get like a 1980s Las Vegas GTA. Like when the Mafia was here, make it kind of like Casino or something.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be like, it could be one of their side games or something, but I think that would be interesting. But
Vice City forever, or Groove Street. What's up, Soul Assassin? Hail, brother. Hail.
Vice City was the shit.
Dude, yeah, I do. That's probably what I'm going to end my night doing, is I'm going to pass out in my chair playing Vice City, holding Mr. Beans.
You're talking about the cat, right?
It's the cat. I'm talking about my cat.
Right,
talking about my.
Sure.
I was pissed. I wanted to name him because, like, I've had Big Meech for 8 years, and it's like my goal was to get another cat and name him Southwest T, which is Big Meech's brother, Demetrius and Terry. And I've told this story before. So, but I was like, we got him, and I'm like, I told Trey, because I let Trey pick him out. Trey picked him out, and I was like, all right, buddy. I'm like, so his name's Mr. Beans, but I was like, we can change his name. And Trey's like, no, I like Mr. Beans. I'm like, you sure you want to call him Southwest T? My wife looks at me, she goes, no. I'm like, all right, it's Mr. Beans. After the Loki conversation, I'm like, we're not naming the fucking cat Loki. Get off it. Wait, what? It's Vice City, GTA Vice City. Yes, sir. There's Saints Row 4 games, and the last one you start off as a president, and you get abducted by aliens. Huh. Damn. Holding Mr. Beans. Phrasing. Yeah, true, Frankie. Absolutely true. No, I'm so far removed from like the gaming like zeitgeist. It's like I said, the newest system I have is a PlayStation 2. I mean, unless you count like my new NES Classics, I have 2 of those. But I don't have time. I wish I did. It's like I stopped buying new gaming systems. I'm probably gonna get the kid at what is the Switch, Tony? Is that we were talking about? Because you're my go-to guy for video games. Good answer, Tony. All right, good talk. Good talk.
That sounds right. I mean,
that sounds about right.
Switch.
That sounds about right. Yeah, I think it is. I think that's what it is. Because like he's into Minecraft and shit, and I'm gonna download it on his tablet. But it won't hurt, because car rides and shit like that, or get a Steam Deck. Okay, I'm not familiar with Steam. I know Steam is is it a gaming site? I believe it's a gaming site. I don't know.
It's kind of like a gaming app, like on your, but it's on your computer. Like you can play games through Steam on your computer.
Okay.
But they're coming out with like their own handheld.
Okay. All right. Oh, Tony's here, but he's temporarily incapacitated.
My dogs won't shut the fuck up because my wife just got home.
Oh, Draven said, wait, where'd Draven go? You boomer. Frig off, Leahy. we must get you a PC. You can have I am going to get a PC. Steam Deck, the real Switch. Okay. I am going to get a better PC. I'm on a gaming laptop. That's what I use for all of this. It's an HP Omen. But I'm going to get a desktop when we move and I get the studio set up. I'll get a new desktop, and I'm going to have I'll have to find somebody who's really good at building these. I don't care. I want somebody to build me like a supercomputer, basically. But yeah, that's my goal for
it's fairly simple.
Supercomputer.
I do. I sound like an 80s villain. Hang on, look, I can be Dr. Evil. $1 million. No, but seriously, I do. I'll have to get like a nice jacked up one for like my editing and all that shit, and then I'll use this when I travel to conventions and such. But yeah, quick before your states ban gaming PCs. Oh God, Yeah, that's another fucking thing. It's a gaming distribution site and app talking about Steam. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I've been on Steam for years, but I haven't gamed that much lately. I used to game all the time.
What, you don't have time? You busy now?
I don't have any time. I barely have time to wipe.
Too busy stuffing boxes. Wait, my sketchbook says, wait, you have an Omen? Yeah, it's an HP Omen. That's what I'm using. Wait, you want a gaming PC, laptop, or docking station? Yeah, you're. I just want to. It's just got to be a computer that works and is idiot proof that my dumb ass can use. Like I said, it took me when I started YouTubing back in 2019. It took me like 6 months to start editing videos. Everything was a point and shoot. Everything was a point and shoot with no editing. Like, my early videos are fucking painful. They were painful. And around November, December of that year, I started editing, and I'm like, okay, I kind of got the hang of it. I'm like, and now it's like it's fun. And now I don't do videos. I just live stream. But we'll get back to the videos, folks. It'll my kid goes back to school next week, so I'll be back working at the school pretty much every day and substituting, but the videos will be, because I still have time between that to do videos and shit. So it's yeah. I'm looking, and Batwoman comes back soon. I will be reviewing Why the Last Man. And I know you're all sitting back going, why the fuck are you going to review this? I'm only going to do one episode. I'm only going to do one episode. Workstation, not a docking station, I'm guessing. Yes, my sketchbook. That right there. Here's SUNSWORN Wings of Vengeance. There's a link for that. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Do it.
Yeah, do it now.
Do it. And here's Red Gaze's channel. You can subscribe to on YouTube as well. Yeah, that's about it for the night, guys. This has been fun. Jeff had just messaged me because we hadn't really planned it. I mean, him and I had talked about him coming back on, and he just messaged me. He goes, "Hey, what time's the show?" I'm like, "Okay, cool." I was like, "I'm gonna surprise the guys and just have you show up and not say anything." I told Tony we had a surprise guest, but I didn't tell him who. Even though I wanted to, I didn't. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna tell you. But so thank you guys all. Red, thanks for coming on tonight, man. And the storm didn't get you, so that's a good thing.
Hell yeah. The storm died down, but unfortunately it looks like there's some water coming to my basement now, so I'm gonna have to fuck with that.
Oh god.
It was a heavy flow.
I had a basement, my last house, that flooded in the 6 years I lived there, like 4 times. One time we had 280 gallons pumped out of it, and it had been sitting there all weekend. So yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Well, it's not that bad, honestly. It's just a little stream, but it's enough to piss me off.
Yeah, they're always enough to piss you off. Oh wait, another monster. You know what? Since you said it,
That's just a car.
There we go.
No life in those eyes.
They're dead. Echo Base says, "Great stream, guys. Thank you, Nick. We appreciate it, brother. And I'm gonna have you back on again soon too, sir. I enjoy streaming with you, man. And yeah, we got to. I should pop in. I should just. Well, you can have me on a Saturday night sometime. I'm not inviting myself, but I'm just saying I might be available for you. I might be available.
Look at fucking Mads over here.
I might be available. Let's see. ETEP, seriously, hit me up on Twitter. You might be able to build off that Omen. All right, I'll hit you up on Twitter, brother. Absolutely, sir. Yeah, tomorrow morning I have the morning show at 9:30 until 11. Rookie Critic might join me tomorrow morning, actually. Rook is on vacation, and we were doing our Phantom Collective team meeting today, and he was like, "Hey, if anybody wants me to come on any streams," he goes, "I'm available." I'm like, "Well, hell, bro. I know you're on, Pacific time, but if you're up around, 9:30, 10 your time," I was like, "Jump on the stream. I'll be going." He says, "All right." So I'll just throw him a link, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I got the morning show tonight or tomorrow and Friday. I'll try to get a video out Friday and also tomorrow night. I'm not going to be on the Orville tomorrow because I think PJ will be back this week from his travels, which I miss that because I love the Orville. And PJ has a great stream, and he's a great guy and has a great panel over there, wonderful people. But I have my son's open house for school tomorrow night, so I will be actually recording a video tomorrow night to release Friday, and then I'll record probably a couple on Friday. I'm going to try to get a few reviews done this weekend, as I will be home alone, left to my own devices. So aside from weed and porn, I've really got spare time.
Just
so
you and Mr. Bean, huh?
Just me and Mr. Beans and Big Meech and Natty. Sounds like a party, huh?
It does.
Right? So I'll be recording some, and I might even get episode 7 of Galaxy High done, which I've been promising for 3 fucking months now. Not that anybody watches them anyway. There's like 30 fucking views on them, but and the last comment on them, somebody was being a dick to me because they said I just gave a basic overview of the episode, and there was too many jokes, and the hardcore fans of the show wouldn't like the review. I'm like, the hardcore fans of that show don't watch my channel, number one. I basically am doing those reviews for myself and the 30 people that fucking watch them. So
I'm still amazed there are hardcore fans.
I was about to say, there's no hardcore fans.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I was like, I question the fact that there are hardcore fans for Galaxy High in the first fucking place. Yeah. E-Tap, will you be doing the risky business bit? I'll probably pull a hamstring, but I have hardwood floors in my den in part, so I can. I mean, I could set the green screen up out there and do it, and probably fall and hit my head on that fucking marble table. That'd be a mess. It's not like I have any padding up here, but I've been hitting the head enough times where it doesn't fucking make a difference anymore. Let's see, it's at hexagram, all right, hexagram. Jesus Christ, words are hard. I'm stoned. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Good show, thanks all. Go Tucky, future hero figure champ. He's already in bed with the wife. He came. I heard him go out of his room, open the door, and go right into my room. So I'm off duty. So it'll just be me and Mr. Beans and wrestling the rest of the night because I'm gonna watch some WCW. So let me kick it over to Tony. Tony, what do you got, bro?
I'm going to be watching AEW because that comes on in 10 minutes. Writing up a Free Guy review right now, so expect that. I don't know if it's going to be spoiler or not. I feel like I can probably review it without ruining anything. But then when I go and watch a review, I usually like spoilers so they can really break it down. So we'll see. Jodie Comer, if she was a dude, she'd have a big cock, and I'll explain why in the video. Got to leave you with the cliffhanger. And yeah, it was a great show, guys. New comic book Normie, Red Gaze, ETAP, pleasure as always. Thank you, everyone in the chat, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you, brother. As always, man. Next up, the assistant regional manager, Red Gaze.
What's up? Yeah, you know the drill. At the Red Gaze on Twitter, Red Gaze on YouTube, SUNSWORN.com if you want to check out SUNSWORN Wings of Vengeance. That is currently in demand and will be fulfilling in a couple months. But right now, Bonds is fulfilling. So if you haven't jumped on that, I encourage you to check that out. Bonds by Nerium. I'm taking care of the fulfillment, so I can personally guarantee you it's going to be fulfilled. All the books should be out by the end of the month, and everything's going swimmingly except for my social life. So have a great night.
What is this social life you speak of?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't really had one for 30 years anyway, but
right.
Let's just put a further dampener on it.
Here's thank you, Red. I appreciate you coming on tonight, man. It was great having you.
Thank you, and hail the chat.
Oh, dude, you're absolutely welcome. There's a link for Bonds the Drive, and let me.
Nice to meet you, Normie. By the way, sorry to keep interrupting. Nice to meet you, brother.
It was nice to meet you too, guys. But I'm New Comic Book Normie, Normie for short. I have a comic book channel. I haven't been on it very much lately. Hope to get back to that. Also have a sports channel called Brothers in Flaw Sports. And again, been neglecting that one as well, but football is ramping up. So that one should be good to go here pretty soon. Other than that, thank you for having me on. It was fun. And I can tell my wife, too, that her Bonds the Drive is coming. Because all I hear every day is, did my comic come? Did it come in the mail? So I can tell her, hey, I talked to the guy he was literally packing them up tonight. So it's coming soon.
Hit me up with that backer number. I can make it happen.
Well, thank you for joining us, Normie. I appreciate it, bro. It's always great having you on. And again, man, welcome to the Fandom Collective team, brother. Great to have you on board with us, man. And we were one of the things that we were talking about with you were about when you came up earlier was this cat retweets like more than I do. Like I try to retweet everything that the FC tweets. Most of the people I follow, if I follow you, I will just blindly retweet your stuff for you. I do. That's how I operate. And this cat is like on it more than I am. So that is what the Fandom Collective is about, man. We're promoting content creators. And and Flip was like, and he goes, and you're in this, and then you're involved in Rogue Entertainment too. I'm like, yep. So I got irons and fires all over YouTube. And it's the Phantom Collective. They're great, man. You got Flip, Rookie, Fallon, Fanzine, Daniela, Penny. I think isn't Stevie J or Stevie does like Stevie J Raw or whatever. I think he's still part of it, but. We retweet him all the time. So, but he's like I said, I've only talked to him I think once on the early stream I was on with the FC. But good dude. They're all good people over there, man. Really, truly are. So thank you everybody in the chat. Collector Express, a great stream, guys. Thank you.
Real quick, super fan. I'm not ducking you, brother. We'll get on the stream soon.
Social life is now Coof life, right? There's a link for Bonds. My sketchbook 340 says, ew, Tony, that's something I keep to myself. AEW. Superfan Adam Shawhan, Angelus Draven, Parrothead, Glinzer, Nano Reaper. Yes, Nano Reaper. That will be one of the videos I'm edited is that Prodigal Son review. I know. It's been since June we recorded that? I know. Frankie knows. I'm a horrible person, I know. Another monster. Nick from Echo Base Network. Let's see who else we have here. I'm scrolling up. Osmosis was here. What About was here earlier. Pursuing Paranormal was up in the house. My boy Commander Cody, go subscribe to Pursuing Paranormal. Soul Assassin was in the house tonight as well. And this is about as far back as it will let me go. Of course, Keely Chow, the Fandom Menace, Ultron. Thank you all, man. We do appreciate you. Each and every one joining us and spending your time here because time is an irreplaceable commodity and you chose to spend it on us this evening and we appreciate it. So from all of us here at the Place to Be Reviews, I'm Ian Tepuakuyan. I've been here with all of yous, and remember, if I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next one, and it is always better to burn out than fade away. Star-Lord, you toxic white male son of a bitch, take him home.